Hey everyone, welcome back to Danny's Karma, where the universe speaks and the vibe is real. Hey, hey, I'm actually on time. I cannot believe this. Oh, thank you for joining the membership. Hey, Alchemy. All right, I'm gonna actually close questions. Questions will close at, I'm gonna do 6 p.m. Anything sent. Hey, HP Johnson. Hey, Boo. Questions will be closed 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Anything? Oh, hey, Jack. What the heck did I just do? The information should be on my community board, my love. So let me put down my, so these are paid questions. They're options on, depending on what you want. One question is $13. Here's my Cash App, and Zelle is my email. Or you could always purchase it through my website. You're welcome. So once you purchase it, what you will do is send a screenshot of the payment, send me an email so I'm able to send you an angel number. Hey sis, thank you. So excited, my kids YouTube found you on TikTok. Oh, thank you for being here. Okay, hey Natasha, hey boo. Damn, why can't I pin my question? What in the world? Let me pin my response here. Sis, are you able to pin my response? I mean, my what I just wrote. I don't know if you can pin it for me, please. I think only I can do that. Hold on. Hey, Dorian. Where the hell did it go? What the world? What in the world is going on? There we go. Okay. All right, cool. We're gonna start. Yeah, I know, sis. Sorry. I think only I can do that. Thank you, boo. It's super close. My big forehead is all up on that screen. Hey, Nun Nun. Hey, Goddess. Dorian is like, we can dismiss it, but not pin it. Makes sense. Yeah. Tell me about it. Yes, to my email. Oh, I think, okay. I don't know what I asked you, but okay. I'm so confused. It's been a long day. All right. Let's see. Did anybody else send nothing? Okay, cool. Everybody should have gotten their numbers by now. We're gonna start. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. All right, we're gonna start with number 1414. For number 1414, you got adventure. Well, let me put it here. Okay. How can number 1414 make money while experiencing a creative block? Manifestation, both manifestation. Let's see. How can she make money while experiencing a creative block? What's her advice, Spirit, for number 1414? What's her advice? The strength, the Six of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Do you have Leo in your chart? The Fool in reverse, and the Devil. The Strength, the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. I am so done. Three of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and a Six of Swords. So, I mean, I feel like Spirit is about to get under that ass, little girl. Because Spirit is like, you need to restrain from investing on things that are not like just the necessary, pretty much. All right. You could have some kind of devil and the Fool in reverse, some kind of careless spending. So I know that's not making money, but it speaks about saving money. All right. It speaks about restraining from big purchases or things that you may not need right now. Only the necessary. Six of Wands and the Seven of Swords. I don't know if, sometimes we buy off of to feel make ourselves feel better, right? Six of Wands speaks about feeling accomplished or feeling, or this is recognition, or I'm not saying like clout hungry, it's more so retail therapy. All right. Ace of Swords and the Three of Wands, you are gonna get some kind of clarity though. Knight of Swords, what's the strength? The Six of Cups. Are you distracted by something else, by a connection, family, or friends? Because it's saying also that there may need be a bit of restraint here when it has to do with the Six of Cups. Venus and Leo. Okay. What's the Six of Cups? The Four of Wands, the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. King and the Queen of Pentacles, there's something about a relationship here. Why is the strength with that? Ace of Wands. Why is the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles the moon? There's like some kind of distraction. Something got you not, it's not leaving low vibrational, but something got you not in your energy, because there's something about your Leo energy here. They don't want me to buy nothing. Let's see. Six of Wands and the Seven of Swords, the Temperance. What's the Seven of Swords? The Page of Wands. There is a delay as far as starting something passionate, or again, this could be your creativity. Why is there a delay? The Hierophant, the Knight of Cups, and the King of Pentacles again. Heavy Taurus energy. There is something about a masculine here. I'm just not sure what it has to do with your finances. The King of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Do you have to block someone out your energy that may be restricting your energy, your finances here? Why is the Seven of Wands? The Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Are you helping someone, or there has something very specific to do with your finances and an individual? Okay. Because there's something about blockages around your finances having to do with this Emperor, King of Pentacles, King of Swords. I mean, there's a very heavy masculine energy here. Ace of Wands, Three of Cups, Four of Pentacles. Why is the Four of Pentacles? The Eight of Pentacles. Why? The Knight of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Magician. You're in like a liminal space right now. You're in one foot in, one foot out. Why is the Three of Wands? The Page of Swords. I want to see, why is the Magician? The Ace of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles again, and the Emperor. Girl, what the frig? I've put those cards back so many times already. Fool in reverse, Two of Cups, Queen of Cups. What's the Fool in reverse? Ten of Pentacles. You're very reckless with your spending. Fool in reverse, it's careless. Devil in the Six of Swords, King of Wands. Lord God, what is this? Devil in the King of Wands, the Nine of Swords, Six of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. There's like a twin flame energy or a very big soul contract you have with someone that has to do with your finances and maybe your creativity block. What is it about this person? Three of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Hermit. Ma'am. So what's the advice here when it has to do with her finances and this person? The Star, the Ten of Cups, and the Empress. The Page of Cups, the Chariot, and the Hangman. Hangman, Five of Pentacles. There's something stagnating your finances that has to do again with a relationship. Something isn't moving forward. And I feel like your creativity may be coming from this. It's almost like a distraction. All right. I also feel like maybe this is the divine not blessing you monetarily because they need you to move away from something. He's helping, but my actual husband spiritually preys on my downfall, but I'm dating a provider that helps a lot. There's like a earth sign and a fire sign. What's this Devil, King of Wands, and the very jealous individual, Six of Swords, the Judgment, the Knight of Cups, and the Eight of Wands? Why is this person here? Queen of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. So, I mean, yeah, King of Queen of Pentacles speaks about a commitment. Let's just ask, why are you experiencing the creative blocks? Because it keeps pointing out that there has something to do with a relationship or a very prominent um it says like a third party, but again, a third party could be because you're not maybe fully divorced yet or something like that, or you know what I mean? But there's someone here stagnating your creativity, stagnating your finances. Why is her creativity being blocked, or is there someone behind this? The devil, girl. The devil. Oh my gosh. Okay, tell me about this. The Fool again wanted to come out in reverse, and the Hermit wanted to come out in reverse. All right, let's see. So Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo energy. The Eight of Cups and the Ten of Wands. The Devil, Four of Wands. Fool, Nine of Cups. The Hermit, Four of Pentacles. It has to do with your ex. The King of Swords. The Eight of Cups, someone you left behind. The Knight of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. The Empress. And the Seven of Wands. What is this? Seven of Wands, Ten of Wands strength. Five of Pentacles, the World, and the Three of Wands. I'm gonna be honest with you. Is this person throwing some kind of bad juju her way when it comes to her finances and her creativity? The Sun, the Seven of Cups, yes, and the Knight of Pentacles, they are. However, I do feel with the Five of Pentacles, the World, and the Three of Cups, there's blockages right now because you haven't closed out a cycle entirely, and I feel like Spirit wants you to leave a situation. All right. This could be the ex. All right. There may be something here about your blessings not coming. It's like on hold. It's not coming in right now because there's like some kind of moving away. I don't know if you still live with this person. There's a move. There is something about Ten of Wands, Seven of Wands, some kind of burden that you're still in as to why this isn't coming in. Does that make sense? So what's finances coming up? What does finances look like now coming up? Six of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Six of Pentacles, Magician, Two of Swords, Justice, Six of Wands, the Moon, Six of Wands and the Moon, Queen of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Two of Cups. Why is the Justice? Ace of Swords. I feel like things will balance out, but again, it speaks about moving away from a relationship. Why is the Magician Six of Pentacles, Three of Cups? What's the Magician? Six of Swords, Page of Swords, yeah. And the Page of Wands. You need to start manifesting. Stay prayed up. I do feel like I mean, I don't feel like you're gonna be like that forever. I just feel like it's a momentary thing, but you have success here coming in. All right. Your creativity, Ace of Wands, is gonna come right back. So how could she make money? Because you didn't answer that. Knight of Cups, Five of Swords, Three of Cups, King of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. Three of Wands, Nine of Cups, the Magician again, the Hermit, and the Four of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Six of Wands. Two of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Temperance. Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Four of Wands. He's here all over your spread. All right. The only thing I can tell you is with the Magician and the Seven of Cups manifest, and with the Temperance, stay prayed up. It's coming. I feel like it's all for obviously a reason. Hmm. Because look, the commitment, the marriage, and with the devil in between it. I don't know if it's like, I'm not sure. Maybe the divine doesn't want to bring you up on big money as yet because someone is not supposed to get those blessings from you, or you're not, you know what I'm saying? They're not supposed to reap those benefits from you. Does that make sense? But I do want to tell you, like, be very careful with being careless, right? When it comes to your spending, because that was here as well. That was here as well. So I feel like he has a lot to do with it. I don't know if he does any kind of spell work, or this is just him just praying on for you to be financially hit, because I don't know if he knows about someone else that you're dealing with, but it feels like it. Yeah. As soon as I said that, Page of Swords, he may know. The Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant, and the Ten of Wands, it's coming. But when you release the marriage, I could see that. I can see that. Again, Nine of Wands, Emperor, Ace of Cups. Jesus, he won't stop. Death, Knight of Cups. And the funny thing is that he still wants you, right? He still wants you. So, I can give you some recommendations if you'd like. Just email me. Um, I think she meant on this video. The description on this video. Let me see something. Hold on, boo. Let me check. Let me see if I did I put it on here. Oh yes, I did. Okay, so on the actual video, it's under where it says raw and uncut personal readings. You hit more, and you're able to see where it says made with restream. Just read that there. Or if you want to know how to, like, the options and stuff, just go to my community board. So go to my page on YouTube, go to posts or community, and you'll see it there as well. If you have my IG, it's on my stories. If that makes it a little bit easier too. You'll see it'll be on my stories. If you're on my if you follow me on Instagram. All right, my love. Number 5151. You got optimism, number 5151. All right. Gotcha. All right. So this is a 3 month energy check. Let's see overall energy for your next 3 months, March, April, and May. Overall energy for number 5151 and for the next 3 months, and then we'll break it down month by month. Overall energy for the next 3 months for number 15, for number 5151, March, April, and May. Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and the King of Cups. The Star and the Nine of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Seven of Wands, Page of Swords, King of Cups, Nine of Cups, the Star, the Ace of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Nice. I like this. The Moon at the bottom of the deck. In the next 3 months, I feel like you're going to be realizing that situations that are taking, what's the Knight of Pentacles? The Two of Cups, relationships that have been taking a very long time or been going at a very slow energy. It's just been a sabotaging energy for you because it's like holding a hot seat, right? Seven of Wands and a Page of Swords. I feel like you're gonna start blocking people out of your energy or a specific person with the King of Cups, Nine of Cups, someone that you could be very much in love with, someone that you love. All right. The Star and the Ace of Wands, that's your energy. I feel like you're going to be focusing a lot on you. Nine of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're entering a really like a protection, a protective mode, like really realizing like you need to protect your peace, right? Because with the Five of Swords, it speaks about someone or people just feeling like sabotaging energy. And I feel like you're going to start becoming very guarded towards these people. And I say people because look, the Moon and the Three of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So third party energy, right? You and two other people, maybe. You know what I mean? Judgment. Yeah. Five of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Page of Swords, King of Swords. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Ten of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Queen of Wands. Interesting. I feel like, hmm, what's this King of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Chariot? Who is this? Empress. And who is this? Seven of Wands and the King of Swords? Magician. Seven of Wands, Two of Swords. What is she doing about this person? Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. Three of Wands and Knight of Cups. Oh, honey, I see what this is. So you got an air sign here that you may be blocking out and blocking out your energy because you're meeting someone new. I don't know about this person. This is a new person. This is King of Cups. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, heavy Cancer energy that you really like. Empress. What's this King of Cups? Seven of Swords, Temperance, and the Four of Wands. But I also see that you're going to be very stingy with your energy. All right, it's the same thing. You have someone here though, and I feel like towards maybe a fire sign, Aries, Leo side, you're going to be very defensive towards or very guarded. All right, the Death. Yeah, there's a big transformation coming for you, girl. I want to say finally. I love this. You got like the Death and like the new beginning. So you got like the 10 and then back to the 0 or the 1. and you got the Magician here. So you're about to go through a very big transformation. All right. Tell me about this transformation. The Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. Damn, girl, that gave me goosebumps. And the Ace of Cups. When I say self-love, emotional fulfillment, really working on yourself. Why is the King and the Queen of Cups here, though? The Emperor, the Five of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. The Two of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. You have someone else coming in. King of Pentacles and the Emperor, Hangman, Pisces, heavy water sign. And I feel you're turning your back towards, again, a fire sign, and you're blocking out an air sign. So you may have someone new coming in, but I mean, the overall energy is you're really going to be loving yourself. You're going to be feeling so good. All right. So you're going to be coming out some kind of funk. I feel like someone here with the Five of Cups, and with the Five of Cups and the Emperor that you've been kind of sad or upset about, you're emotionally detaching. And now look at you with the High Priestess. You're like in a freaking High Priestess and the Empress, like a divine feminine energy. Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the King of Swords. Okay, you could be cursing someone out too. Maybe a fire sign, but I feel like you're blocking people out, and you got someone here. Ten of Pentacles. Money's also going to be looking good, FYI. You got love, you got self-love. You could have travel coming up too. I saw the Chariot. There's like some kind of investment here. I don't know if you wanting to buy a car or something like that. The Hierophant, girl, you're about to ascend. You're going into a whole different energy. I don't think you're going to recognize who you are today when you enter this. Tell me about March. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles. Money. Let's see. Ten of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. And the Knight of Wands. Things are going to really be coming in for you very quickly. I feel like with the Ten of Pentacles, there could be like a lump sum of money. All right, the Chariot, there may be a travel, and the Hangman, the Four of Pentacles. Make sure you're saving whatever this is. Don't blow it out all in one shot. All right, you could also be withholding from like your family. All right, you may just want to spend time alone. It's like you're seeking happiness within yourself. What's the Ten of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, the Six of Swords? Six of Swords, Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. What's the Ten of Pentacles? The Four of Wands. I don't know. Are you planning to move? There's like a very big transition here. What's the Seven of Swords? The Hierophant. Five of Wands. Five of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. It's like you're no longer going to be conflicted. I do see people trying to come back to apologize and sadness and regret. And it's because with the Nine of Pentacles, they see you in a whole different, like they feel your energy. All right. So in March, somebody's coming back. Knight of Wands, the Three of Swords, all heartbroken, all sad. All right. Ace of Cups. This is definitely a love situation. I feel like there's something within you that again it's changing, but it's like not only energetically are they feeling it, they're seeing it within you. I don't know if it's like you joining the gym, you could be changing your hair. There's something different. It's not the same old number 51, 51. All right. Chariot and the Tower, Ten of Swords. What is that about? The Emperor, the Devil. What's the Ten of Swords, the Tower, and the Emperor? The Star. Why the Ten of Swords? Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. There goes that daddy energy. Why is the Ten of Swords in her energy? Temperance. Why? Six of Cups, Queen of Cups. I'm gonna tell you what I see. Okay. I don't like saying this, but I'm not gonna hold it in. You may be hearing a bit of bad news from a family member. All right. May not be nothing big. All right. I feel like with the star, there's like some kind of recovery here. All right. Or as I said, like healing. but there could be like something about maybe like a father figure or like an uncle. You may have to travel for this. All right. I'm going to get out that energy. Hangman in the world, the Knight of Swords. What's that about? The Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. There's a lot of money coming in. I just hope it's not from a bad situation, if you know what I mean. Okay. There's a lot of money coming in March. There's like an abundance here. I don't know, devil again. Why? The Ten of Cups and the Queen of Wands. I also feel like is this the who I think it is, the Leo, the Justice. I feel like the Leo is going to also act up. eh, I feel like the Leo may act up really bad, all right? Because you're leaving the Leo behind. It feels like a big temper tantrum plus a little bit of scary tactics. Hangman in the world. Yeah, Two of Wands. You're closing out a cycle. I feel like this is it. This is it. And I don't see somebody taking it well. And they may beg. Oh my gosh. When I tell you beg, Nine of Swords, Lovers, and the King of Wands. Heavy fire sign. Okay. So that was March. Let's look at April. Questions are closing in 30 minutes. Whoever I didn't send a number to, because you just sent in your email, I will send you numbers once I'm done with this round, okay? And thank you, big bro, for being here. Thank you, sis. Appreciate you guys. April. What's April looking like? Eight of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Wands. You have the Ace of Cups and the Two of Wands. I see you focused on someone else here. I see you not being in your head. I see you releasing some kind of burden, whatever was heavy. And I see you manifesting. All right. Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, High Priestess. Oh, honey, you ain't going to be you. Hermit, the Chariot, the Knight of Cups. Oh, this gave me goosebumps. And the King of Cups again. Heavy Pisces, heavy Cancer energy, heavy Scorpio, but primarily Pisces and Cancer. Two of Swords, yeah. The Moon, that all that back and forth insecurity, High Priestess, Five of Swords. It's almost like you're so in control of now your thoughts, which is very rare, but it's a beautiful thing, right? If we could just control our thoughts and realize that when we get these intrusive thoughts, we're like, yeah, no. I feel like that's where you're gonna be. There's a very big, like, spiritual. It's like, I don't know. This is a very spiritual you. Ten of Wands and the Hermit, Six of Pentacles, Ace of Cups and the Chariot, Two of Cups. I see you in a relationship, girl. King of Pentacles, honey. You in a commitment. All right. Two of Wands, Knight of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Magician, and the King of Cups, Nine of Cups. And you feel good with this person, Magician, the Hangman, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. You're also gonna realize, like, damn, I've been fighting, Five of Wands, I've been stagnant and fighting for people for what? I feel like whoever this is making you feel real good. Ace of Cups, the Justice, the Seven of Wands, and the Page of Cups. And this comes in because you're standing your ground and you're holding up boundaries. Okay. So you got some kind of karmic justice here. I see you in a relationship in April. What's May looking like? What's May looking like? What's May looking like? What's May looking like? Eight of Swords, Two of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Lovers. Okay, Eight of Swords, Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, Four of Cups, Seven of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Hermit. I see you focus again on someone. You have options here. Ace of Wands. the strength. There could be a Leo trying to come back in, and I feel like you're in your head about it. Maybe because they were so depressed from from April. Two of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and Four of Cups. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. Again, Four of Cups, Three of Swords. I feel like you're moving forward, but somebody's not accepting this. Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. I feel like there's a lot of options here. Ten of Wands, Temperance, but I see you kind of like chilled. Ten of Cups, Temperance, and the Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles. I see you focused on somebody. Page of Wands, Two of Swords, and a Four of Wands, but you got options. You may be like at a stalemate. Why? The Magician, the Six of Swords, and the Nine of Cups, because people that you may have manifested wish fulfillment with may want to give you that now. All right. The Lovers, Seven of Wands, and the Hermit. Yeah, Knight of Swords, Three of Cups, and the Five of Cups. What's that about? Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the King of Swords. Again, there could be another person here sad because you're dating and you're blocking them. You may be not even talking to them. You're doing well. So you can be getting communication from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Ace of Cups, the Tower, and the Five of Wands. Damn, girl. Six of Cups, the Fool, and the Ace of Pentacles. Listen, your world's about to be turned upside down. I feel like what you wanted from someone, you may be getting, but you're already moved on and focused on someone else. And I feel like there's drama coming for you. All right. This is like a whole novella. All right. Guys are going to be fighting over you, and you're not. And I see you kind of like, let them fight. Let that shit, kind of fall apart around me. This is beautiful. Hey, Chris. That's my friend. Hola, Chris. Congratulations, boo. All right. Number 272. You got confidence. Okay. I see that, girl. I see that. All right. Number 272. You want a 3-month energy check. Let's just start off with the general energy over the next 3 months for number 272. What's the next 3 months looking like? March, April, and May for number 272. March, April, and May. For number 272, March, April, and May. Five of Swords and the Six of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. The Seven of Swords. And the Four of Swords. Five of Swords, Ten of Swords. Six of Swords, Magician. Wheel of Fortune, Empress. Seven of Swords, Three of Pentacles. And the King of Wands. I'm laughing because I'm thinking that's you. Oh, maybe not. Let's see. Tower. Tower, Magician, and Six of Swords. Justice. Somebody could be going to jail. Two of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and Eight of Cups. I feel like Queen of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Five of Swords, you're going to be going through some kind of ending here. I feel like you're leaving a situation. All right, just be careful of something not getting like out of hand. All right, maybe like police involved and stuff like that. The Tower, the Magician, the Justice, and the Six of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. I see a new opportunity coming in for you. But why is the Six of Swords? The Lovers. I feel like you're moving away from a relationship. All right. And I feel like there's a little bit of iffiness. I feel like first, I feel like you move with confidence. There could be like an abrupt ending or a big fight that leads to this ending. And I see you kind of being struggling, feeling the breakup, right? Five of Pentacles, yeah, Three of Swords. I see you being in a very heartfelt place. All right, in the next 3 months. Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands. But I feel like you feel it's best for you to move past someone that you don't trust. This could be a third party situation. Ten of Wands, you feel like it's way too burdensome. Five of Cups. What's the Three of Pentacles? The Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. What's that about? King of Pentacles, yeah, the sun and the Judgment. The Sun, the Seven of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the World. You could be finding out that someone may have, like, they can't make up their mind or they have options. Eight of Cups, King of Wands, and the Seven of Swords, and the Four of Swords, the Stars. So I feel like you're moving away. All right, you're being very logical, and I feel like because of the information that you're finding out. Page of Swords, Four of Cups, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. I don't know. There could be even conversation between you and a third party, but I feel like it leaves a bitter taste in your mouth. Knight of Swords, the Judgment, and the Hierophant. The Chariot, the King of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. I do see something new for you though here. So Ace of Wands, the High Priestess, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. But you know why I laughed at the beginning? I feel like you also got other people in your energy. I feel like you're gonna be giving someone not even an ultimatum, like you're gonna be kind of telling them that's it. All right. But I feel like it's not like you don't have someone else in your energy, you know what I mean? But I get it. How dare they do that shit to us? We can have a plan B and plan C, not you. So let's look at March. What's March looking like for numbers 272? Thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate you. I am an Aries, boo. Very much so. What's March looking like for number 272? Ace of Pentacles. Mhm. Double fire. Actually, triple. Ace of Swords. Okay, so you got a breakthrough, a new opportunity here. Page of Wands, Four of Wands. This could be home, finances, a new job. All right. This could be you even buying a home. Yeah, the Empress and the Fool. Okay, something about financial, like financial freedom. Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords, Five of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. I feel like after some kind of big ending here, you have a very big opportunity. Ace of Pentacles, the Star. It's almost like once you move away from a situation, it's like God blesses you. Like, good job. Here you go. You know what I mean? Ace of Swords and the Eight of Swords, Eight of Swords, wait, Ace of Swords, Nine of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. Sorry, King of Swords. I feel like you start realizing there's no reason to be stressing over. I want to say a jerk. I don't want to say like that. The world, okay, some kind of ending, a divorce, a separation. Eight of Cups. I see because it's actually you moving away from drama. This whoever this person is brings a lot of drama. Five of Wands and chaos to your life. As soon as I said that, Nine of Swords. I mean, mental. You know what I mean? Anxiety. Four of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, the Devil. What's that about? The Temperance. It's yeah, it's like you now have peace in your home. You could be moving away, or somebody could be moving away, and it creates some kind of peace in your home. Empress and a Four of Pentacles, Page of Cups. But I feel like this person is still going to hold on to you, and I see them coming back. Seven of Wands, Six of Wands. Yeah, no. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be feeling yourself so much and realizing that shit has just been so fucking peaceful. You're blocking or you're rejecting them. What's April looking like? What's April looking like? What's April looking like? Five of Cups in reverse. Sorry, I had to. Okay, I don't know if I'm supposed to take it like this. Five of Cups in reverse, the Emperor, the Page of Swords in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Moon in reverse. Somebody's being exposed. Somebody's stalking somebody. Somebody is watching somebody. All right. And something is, yeah, with the Hermit, this is like like somebody could be literally, I'm not even trying to be funny, like hiring a private investigator. Okay. This is some creepy shit. All right. What is this about? The Eight of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. But where is she in this dynamic? The Devil, the King of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. I don't know. You could be finding out something. All right. Is this her? Strength, the Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Who's this? The Page of Cups, the Four of Cups. And how is she feeling about this? The Seven of Cups, the Tower, and the Six of Cups. Girl, this may be you. You could be finding out about somebody having like maybe children or a family elsewhere. Somebody is moving towards another situation. I do feel like you're going to be a bit devastated. Somebody could be moving towards a fire sign, heavy Leo. All right. I do feel like it's going to trigger some kind of abandonment issue. And it's like, so you realize that something isn't moving forward. Emperor and Empress, Five of Cups in reverse. But the funny thing is that you're actually getting over something. Page of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune up right now. Interesting. Two of Cups, King of Swords. So there's like a divorce or an ex. All right, Knight of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you're finding out that somebody went towards someone else. Magician, Seven of Swords. Somebody is very, very sneaky. But again, no offense. I feel like you're in the same energy too, because you got the Magician here, Seven of Swords and a Five of Swords. So you got some kind of, thing up your sleeve too. Page of Swords and a Knight of Wands, Eight of Cups. But I feel like this inconsistent individual, you know who they are. You're leaving that. All right, Two of Pentacles, the Judgment, the Ace of Cups, and I feel like you're gonna be with someone else. All right, so it's almost like you have someone that you still love, and when you find out that they're moving towards another individual, it hurts. I get it. Tell me about this Emperor. What's going on with this person? The Knight of Swords and Nine of Wands. I feel like they're really gonna try to come back though. Four of Swords, the Chariot, and the Hermit. The Nine of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. Realizing that you're wish fulfillment, but they effed up big time. They fumbled. They fumbled. Maybe a whole family. I don't know if you have children with this person or it's actually a marriage. All right. What's May looking like? What's May looking like? What's May looking like? What's May looking like? Ten of Cups, Queen of Swords, Hangman, the Tower, and the Death, Justice, Eight of Cups, Empress. You could be, I'm getting pregnant in May. You could be finding out that you're getting pregnant, that you're pregnant in May. Hangman and the Empress. Girl, the Sun, a whole pregnancy. Five of Wands, Eight of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Damn. Knight of Wands, girl, Wheel of Fortune, and the King and the Queen of Wands. I don't know, but with the Knight of Wands, be careful because this may be like a one night, not a one night stand, but some kind of like, oops. Okay, this may be a oops. All right, Knight of Wands and like the heat of the passion, Nine of Cups. Mm-hmm. Plan B ain't gonna save you, honey. Just FYI, Four of Wands. I see you in this in some kind of stability, but walking away from whoever this is with this ex is gonna be full of drama. Ace of Wands. But you're gonna be having a lot of sex. Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. What's this King and the Queen of Wands, Ten of Swords, Death? There's this complete ending. You're moving towards a different direction. All right. You may be getting pregnant by someone new here. Girl. Page of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. and the Seven of Wands. And I feel like you're blocking out this ex completely. Temperance, the Hermit, and the Chariot. The thing is this: the minute that you found peace, solidifies this entire situation with this whole dramatic or drama filled situation. I feel like you have literally, like, there's something about divine intervention here. The Tower, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Pentacles. The divine is about to bless you with someone. The Hierophant, the Four of Wands, the Sun, the Justice. You have like karmic justice here. And it's almost like there's like a energy that's been going on for a while that's just coming to some kind of finale, like an inevitable ending. And I see you being very happy. So congratulations. And if there's a baby there, make sure her name is Danny. I kid, I kid. All right. um Number 888. Number 888, you got abundance. Okay. What's currently going on? What's the current energy between her and this ex? And then what's to come? What's the current energy between number 888 and this X? What's the current energy, present energy between her and this X? Did you put any signs? No. What's the current energy between her and this person? The Nine of Pentacles, the Temperance, and the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Hangman. There's like a very nonchalant energy here. Nine of Pentacles, Four of Swords, the Temperance, the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Moon. A lot of uncertainty because it's almost like stubborn energy. Like both of you don't want to make a move. Knight of Cups, Eight of Cups, these Queen of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Hangman, the Death. I feel like the stagnation comes from like stubbornness between you and this person. Nine of Pentacles, Four of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Ten of Wands. There's a lot of burdens right now that's why you guys are kind of like on a timeout. It feels heavy. Temperance, Ten of Wands, and a Two of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Realizing, I feel like it's you, whether or not this person is going to release some kind of inconsistent energy, immature energy. Knight of Wands, yeah, the Knight of Swords. I feel like this person does want to speak to you though, but again, it's like some kind of stubborn energy. Four of Pentacles, so they're holding back the Hierophant because they feel like they're trying to do what's in their highest good. Knight of Pentacles and the Moon, the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, what's the Moon and the Queen of Pentacles? The Ace of Cups. Is this in his energy? The High Priestess. Ten of Swords. What's this Queen of Pentacles? The Judgment, the Five of Pentacles, and the Devil. This person could also be going towards someone here. This could be a earth sign, a Pisces, heavy Pisces energy. This is something in secret. And it's so funny because the way he's going towards this is coming from a very insecure energy, right? Like not wanting to be alone. Knight of Cups and the Eight of Cups, Nine of Swords, and that's his way of like trying to not think about the situation. So it feels like a rebound. It feels like you know distracting, or your ex is trying to distract themselves. Queen of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the Magician. And I see you being very focused on like career and finances. Five of Swords, Four of Wands, and the Three of Swords. All right. I don't know if there's been like a little money issue lately. Magician, death, and the hangman. The three of swords, the seven of wands, and the tower. Somebody feels super hurt about the ending. Like there was a big tower moment and they're super hurt about it and they feel very defensive. Is this him? I feel like this person could also be waiting, like, okay, were you gonna come back and apologize? The justice, the ten of cups to make it right. But again, it feels like very stubborn energy between these you and this person. All right. But I feel like whoever this is likes the attention. Heavy Pisces energy, eight of swords, eight of wands, and the wheel of fortune. I don't know. This person may not know how to be alone and they don't know how to be rejected. So it's like they want attention elsewhere. Okay, so what's coming up? What's coming up? What's coming up for number 888 with this person? And is this meant to be? The Hermit. I don't like how that came out. Too many. One at a time, please. Of course. The Nine of Swords in reverse. The Five of Cups and the Three of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So what's coming up is a lot of holding back. I feel like it's almost like there's a lot of silence because it's like you're waiting for him to come around and he's waiting for you to come around. And I'm sorry if I say him and her or whatever, my apologies because tarot is not specific with genders. The Hermit. So this ex is waiting for you to come around and I feel like you're in that same energy. What's the Hermit? The Ace of Swords, the Fool, and the Ace of Swords. What's the Nine of Swords in reverse? The Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Three of Cups. I feel like somebody's moving towards someone else. What's the Hermit, the Fool, and the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles? Why is the Hermit? The Lovers, Ace of Wands. Somebody's going to be working on something else. Somebody's going to be going towards new love, death. Yeah. What's the Ace of Cups? Page of Wands. There's a new beginning for someone here in love. Three of Wands and the Three of Cups, the Hierophant. What's that about? Page of Swords. What's the Page of Swords? Four of Wands. There's a commitment that somebody's going towards. Is that him? Queen of Pentacles. He could be getting married or committed. All right. So I feel like right now with the Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles, there's some kind of restriction about you guys moving forward. What actions is he going to take towards her coming up? Queen of Swords, Chariot, and the Queen of Cups. There's somebody else here. Empress, the Sun, and the Devil. What's the Devil and the Sun? The Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. I'm getting a very heavy situation where this person could have gone towards someone like this. There was like a third party while you guys were together. I don't know if this is like a baby mama, or I'm not sure if you're the third party, but this could be someone like a baby mama. There could be like even a pregnancy here coming up. So what about number 888? What's coming up for her in love? The Eight of Swords, the Five of Pentacles in the world, the Judgment, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. I feel like you're going to want another chance with this person, but I feel like whatever abandonment that is triggering you, feeling like in your head, the world close out the cycle. Two of Swords, Ten of Wands, Five of Swords, and the High Priestess. I feel like what's coming up for you is just like releasing this burden. High Priestess, the Five of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. All right. You may not be ready to date yet. And I feel like the advice is not to do so because you're trying to get over someone, because you're going to end up attaching yourself or um, attracting low vibrational energies. What's this King of Swords, the Magician, the Ten of Swords, yeah, and the Two of Wands. I feel like there's like an ending really between you and this person. I see this person going towards someone else. What's coming up for her in love? Just her. 888. The Moon, The Wheel of Fortune, yeah, there is like something is changing in the background for you. Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, King of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Five of Wands, the Two of Pentacles. What's the Moon and the Knight of Wands, the Four of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. There's juggling here. There's a third party situation. All right. Page of Pentacles and a Page of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. What's that about? Emperor. Is that him reaching out to her? Knight of Swords for what? The Ace of Cups, the Strength, and the Six of Wands, the Temperance, the Tower, and the Knight of Cups. This is interesting. I do see contact, but it's giving me more so like I don't know if it's direct contact from this person, but somebody may come towards you with some kind of news about a third party. Queen of Wands and the King of Swords. Yeah, there's like some kind of separation between you and this person, the Tower. What's the star, the King of Wands and the Five of Wands, the Temperance, the Empress, and the Eight of Swords? I feel like it gives me a little bit of drama coming up. I'm not gonna lie. Why is this drama? The World, the Ace of Wands, and the Hierophant, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Is that what he's going towards? King of Cups. Yeah. Yeah, again, same thing. I feel like he's leaving one situation to go towards another, okay? I'm not sure if you're getting contact or it's like an indirect, maybe that someone is telling you that this person is becoming committed or going to a relationship. Um, but I don't see it right now coming up where you guys reconcile. Five of Pentacles and the Moon. It may trigger a little bit of insecurities within you, so just be careful. He's very manipulative too. So even if he reaches out with the hey, there's someone in his energy. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why I'm getting this, but he may want to rub this in your face. I don't know if he's like that, but there's two people here. Okay. I also feel like you're being protected from whoever this is. Hold on, I'm trying to put the numbers in, but it's not letting me. There we go. Okay. Number 77. You got purpose. For number 77, your message is purpose. All right, my love. Okay, you want a 3-month energy check. Overall 3-month energy for number 77. What's the overall 3-month energy? Then we go into month by month. So overall 3-month energy for March, April, and May. Overall 3-month energy check for number 77. What could she expect in the next 3 months overall? The Lovers, the Sun, the Knight of Swords. Wow, and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, Gemini, Leo energy. Oh, why? Why must you do this? And Ace of Cups. Girl, what is this? The Lovers, Seven of Swords, the Sun, the Three of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Two of Cups. So somebody's getting exposed here, though, in the next 3 months. I don't know if this is you. There's a sneaky energy. There's like a third party. There's something being exposed in a marriage or in a commitment. Lovers and the Seven of Swords, the Chariot. Somebody could be, oh, let's see, Knight of Wands, Four of Swords. I see what this is. The Ten of Wands and the Three of Wands. So I feel like somebody that was exposed or somebody sneaky. Three of Swords, Knight of Wands. All right, Seven of Swords. Somebody here is trying to come back. The Tower. They're feeling very divinely guided towards you. They're coming back very passionately. The World after some kind of ending. What's this exposing energy? The Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. So somebody could have a side piece. The Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Hangman. Is this number 77? The Four of Cups, yes or no? The Empress. I don't know. You were married to this person. You're coming up as the King and the Queen of Swords. So it comes up like a divorce or a separation. Somebody could have tried to juggle you with someone. I don't know if you know this yet, or that could be coming up, but I see them coming back. I see them coming back. Three of Swords. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. They may not have anywhere to go or live. Knight of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. And here you are. You could be moving away. You're moving just your energy. What's the Ten of Pentacles? Yeah, King of Wands. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Three of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, and Ace of Wands. Page of Swords. I feel like you're releasing this person's strength. You're healing. All right. And you could be dating coming up in the next 3 months. Three of Wands, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Hermit, Virgo energy, Five of Wands, and Eight of Cups. I seen you love Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and I see you investing. I see you investing actually more than one person. I see like you just being, dating. Nine of Wands, Page of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. But I feel like when it comes to your emotions, you're still guarded. You're just having fun. What's the Seven of Pentacles and the Devil? The Five of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Six of Wands. Don't um because let me try to put this into words. I see there being an energy where you are enjoying yourself, but you investing in many people, or it's like kind of being outside. So like I have group back, still like I have group back a little too much, and it's because you're trying to suppress what you're feeling. Five of Cups. All right. Make sure you're working through it, right? I see a very beautiful energy here. Heavy water sign coming in. Ten of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Two of Swords. But see, in your energy, I don't know if you're ready for the emotional part of it, because you could just be coming out of another situation. Okay. That was the overall. So what's March looking like? What's March looking like? The Hermit, the Two of Wands in reverse, the Emperor, and the Temperance. Aries energy, Sagittarius energy, Virgo. The Page of Cups and the Eight of Swords. The Hermit, the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and the Hierophant. Again, I'm not sure if you're like recently separated, divorced. I'm not sure if this is what's coming up, but there's a little bit of energy here, and I guess it depends if you've invested many years with someone. The Hermit and the Nine of Pentacles is like really trying to find yourself. You know what I mean? It's like a whole new direction, right? So, for example, if you were with someone for 15, 17, 20 years, and it's almost like reinventing yourself now, right? It's like, damn, all I knew was that life. So it's like Hermit and the Nine of Pentacles. Who am I now that I'm not married or with this person, right? Because I feel like a lot of our identities become lost in a marriage or in a commitment because it becomes kind of like one. Does that make sense? It's not like it's like we need to in the perfect world remain kind of like separate, like Danny, my husband, but then us marries like Danny and him. You know what I mean? It's like it's all like blended in one name, and it's not like that. It shouldn't be like that, but that's just how things work. So I feel like for you is like two of wands in reverse, and the Hierophant is almost like not knowing now who you are, or there's a sense of now what do I do? Right? Two of wands in reverse is like someone that doesn't have a plan, someone that doesn't have like some kind of sense of direction. Emperor, the Fool, the Temperance, the Four of Wands, the Page of Cups, the World, and the Eight of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Cups, I feel like you don't like being single. I mean, that's what's coming up. Queen of Swords, Four of Swords, and you're like overthinking, like, damn, what am I to do, right? Hierophant, Magician, Three of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. I do see you trying to manifest, though, maybe moving or buying something, or there's something here. You're trying to manifest maybe a new job. There's something here that you're focused on. Emperor and the Fool, the Devil. There's like a very I don't know, I guess this is the same person, this masculine energy, very, very, very possessive or controlling. And I see you're freeing yourself from that King of Pentacles, that husband, King of Cups. There is another person here. Why is this here? Hangman, Page of Swords, Two of Cups. Why is this here? Five of Pentacles. So yeah, again, you know, um, why is the devil here? Three of Pentacles. But why was the Emperor, the King of Pentacles, and the King of Cups? The Hangman, the Page of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. The Three of Wands, the Lovers, and the King of Wands. What are all these masculines here? Like, why? The Magician, the Tower, and the Eight of Cups. The Justice, the Two of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. So, I mean, I feel it feels like again the same energy. You're trying to move away from someone very controlling, and you have options here. You're it's like you're starting some kind of new beginning. Heavy water sign again, yeah, after some kind of ending. Temperance and a Four of Wands, the Knight of Wands. What's that about? The Six of Pentacles. But again, be careful because I see you. I mean, dating is dating, but I see you giving to multiple people. I'm not trying to put your business out there, but I see you maybe, giving your thing to multiple people too. Page of Cups in the World, the Seven of Swords. Sorry, that I've never gotten that before, but I see it. But make sure it's not coming from an energy of you not being healed. Like, make sure that you're very clear on what you want to do. You know what I mean? Because it feels like Eight of Swords, King of Swords, and a Four of Pentacles is like you're trying to be logical, but it feels like a pain, like some kind of hurt inside. It's like an escape. You know when people drink to like forget that. What's the World? Seven of Swords, Page of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Yeah, whoever this other ex person is, they got someone else here that they're going towards. I don't know if you want to apologize to this person, or there's like some kind of like thinking about, do I go back or do I contact this person? All right. April. What's April looking like? What's April looking like? Okay, the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Star. The Nine of Wands and the Page of Swords. Eight of Wands, Death. So the person that you had an ending with, the divorce, the separation, they're going to want to come back in April. The Tower, the Page of Wands, and the High Priestess. Okay, Empress. the moon, and you're trying to use your logic because you're unsure. Knight of Swords, there's communication here. Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Cups, the Star, the Tower, Nine of Cups, the Sun, the Two of Pentacles. What is she gonna do? The Five of Wands, the World, and the Knight of Cups. You have someone else here. You have someone else here. Eight of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Two of Swords. I feel like you're done with the drama. But the fact that this person is coming back still brings you in some kind of validation, right? It's like, I knew this was going to happen. And now it's almost like it gives you, yeah, see, the fact that this person is now is like the energy shifts between you and this person. It gives you some kind of sense of validation, like, okay, now it's your turn to suffer, right? I mean, let's be honest, we do feel good when this happens. So Nine of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Three of Cups is like now the ball is in your court, but I see you dating someone else. Four of Pentacles, High Priestess, Temperance, the King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. Who's this? The King of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Girl, I don't know. You're giving to two people here. Is this the same person? Ten of Wands. No. You have two people you're entertaining. There's options. This could be a fire sign and an earth sign. What is this King of Pentacles? The Three of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. I don't know. What's going on? No, tell me you're going to take this ex back in April because I see you. I feel like this ex is going to try here. I don't see you turning them down. I see you juggling two people. This is a novella, girl. All right, so that was April. What's May looking like? Uh, what's May looking like? What's May looking like? The Strength, the Two of Swords, the High Priestess, the Five of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Tower. You're not going to know what to do. You're going to try to follow your intuition. Two of Pentacles, Hangman. You're going to be at a stalemate. Eight of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Five of Wands. If there becomes some kind, is this on for her? Yes or no? What's the Nine of Cups? Is that on her energy? Her energy, Magician, Hierophant, and Seven Swords. If you, I don't know if you're going through a divorce or there's some kind of, and this is like maybe a separate message, or this could be regarding the same situation. You get some kind of money, or you get the house, or whatever it is, some kind of something that you've been fighting, okay? Some kind of money or legal situation, a court situation. You get the upper hand. You get the wish fulfillment. Just FYI. This could be a home, like if this is a separation or some a divorce. There's something about wish fulfillment with money, a home, or some kind of asset. So I see in May it looks like your perception shifts, and I see you Ten of Swords ending this with the ex person, okay? Seven of Cups. I see you really trying to follow your intuition with your options that you got. Two of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the Hermit. You're really trying to, do deep introspect. All right. You're trying to follow your intuition as far as who you want to entertain. There could be some kind of, I said, money battle here. I see you getting the upper hand. Four of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles, the Lovers. You're moving towards another situation. The Nine of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Well, whoever, I don't know if you're getting the divorce or something, but this person will not stop coming back. Ace of Cups, the World, and the Three of Cups. But I see new love here for you. Queen of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. You're focused on the new opportunity. You have a new relationship. It's like the novella actually has a happy ending. The happily ever after is that you go towards new love and you're very happy and very focused. All right, Death. You have a complete like ending with this past person that won't stop. Whew. All right. All right, number 369. These are actually my favorite numbers. It's always been since I was a little girl. 369. You got compassion. All right. I want to know about my job situation, if I will have a future here or should I leave. My boss was making my life miserable, was supposed to be forced to resign. They didn't let her go. Tell me about the present energy, present energy for this job situation. Number 369 is in. Present energy. Present energy. Ten of Swords in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups, girl, and the Ten of Cups. Ten of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Nine of Cups. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like Spirit is gonna be a little bit hard on you. Spirit is like, if you hate it so much, why haven't you gone out and looked to other situations? Because it feels like Nine of Cups, I don't know, it's like you have some kind of passion, or I don't know if it's the flexibility or something that you stay here, but I see you being really anxious, depressed, sad about this. Ace of Swords reverse and the Seven of Cups, Ace of Wands. But again, there's the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Wands is like you're rejecting moving towards something new. I feel like Spirit could be pushing you into another direction. Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, and that's why things are kind of becoming very hectic. Ace of Swords reversed. Yeah, Judgment is like you don't want to see something clear as day, right? I know that it's easier said than done, but it's pretty simple. If we're not happy in a situation, what are we going to do about it? Nine of Swords and the Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords. What's the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Swords? Magician. Is this that boss? The Two of Swords. Yes or no? Damn it. The Hierophant. I feel like your boss, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like she knows how to get to you, and she does play on your mind. Like she plays with your mind. She's very manipulative and she knows how to play on your anxiety. That's really fucked up. And it's because she has obviously the upper hand or some kind of authority. Five of Cups and the King of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. So it feels as if like it's just like stagnancy, still giving, being in an unhappy situation. I don't even know if the money's all that. Four of Pentacles. I do want to say, I do feel like your boss is gonna leave. Because I just pulled on her energy. She may be going towards where there's more money and new opportunity, the world. There's an ending coming up for her. Ten of Cups and a Page of Pentacles, the Empress. What's this about? And again, I don't know if it's because of your children why you stay. I don't know if you have children or there's some kind of flexibility here that's why you stay. What's this Ten of Cups, the Empress, the Sun, and the Page of Pentacles? The Justice, the King of Cups, and the King of Wands. What does this have to do with number 369? Eight of Wands, Six of Swords, and Three of Wands. Three of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. This has to do with her boss or a new job. Six of Cups. The Star and the Strength. There's a happy though. There's something happy coming towards you. There's happy news. Page of Pentacles, Hangman. There's a shift in perception. Five of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. Queen of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. I don't know. It feels like there's a redirection for you coming up. We're gonna see. I do feel though, it's like your boss is about to leave though, to go towards a new opportunity. All right. What's coming up in this situation? What's coming up in this job situation for her? What's coming up in this job situation for her? The moon and the tower. Jesus. The seven of pentacles and the four of cups. I do want to tell you, you should start looking for other possibilities, other jobs. Four of swords, the moon, the two of cups, the tower, the six of cups. I feel like she's going to try to push you out. You are going to make the decision, though, to take some kind of action. What's the hangman and the sun and the four of swords? There's like an idea, an epiphany. Six of wands, queen of pentacles, and the ten of swords. Eight of swords, ace of pentacles, and knight of swords. You have a new opportunity coming up that you're going to go towards. King of pentacles, the lovers, and the justice. Who's this king of pentacles? This may come from a masculine. Nine of wands, the hierophant, and the ten of wands. Somebody could be presenting you with an offer. There's like an epiphany or like a light bulb moment here. Two of swords, queen of wands. What's the tower? Ace of swords, knight of swords. Be careful of an argument, okay? The magician. I'm gonna be honest, the tower's here is divine intervention. Things are probably, it's like it's getting rough because you're meant to do something else, and it may be even a step up. Two of wands, I see you kind of thinking about even more money. Knight of wands and the page of cups. This tower moment may push you into be like, you know what, I can't take it anymore. And that's it. Start submitting your resume elsewhere. Four of cups, king of wands, and the five of pentacles, the devil. Why is that here? The eight of pentacles, the page of wands, and the death. Yeah, temperance, the chariot. You're being divinely guided to move towards something else. The hangman, the sun, and the four of swords, page of swords. There's some kind of, though, offer or happy news. What's this happiness coming in? The seven of cups, the ten of swords, the lovers, the nine of wands, the chariot, and the temperance. Is this her boss leaving? The six of pentacles, the ace of cups. I see a breakthrough for you. I see a new opportunity for you. I still feel like your boss is going to leave, though. Ace of wands, king of swords, and the eight of cups. I see your boss leaving for a new opportunity, but you also have a new opportunity. Okay, so it turns out on the up and up for you, and I feel like whatever this is coming in, because you got so many aces, is going to be like a major breakthrough for you. So all this suffering, this too shall pass, because I could understand how miserable this is. I've been there. And I do feel, yeah, like, I don't know, there's something bigger that you're supposed to do. All right, my love. Number 22, you got harmony. Oh, I never changed your thing here. Oops. What is the energy around this job for number 22? What is the energy around this job for number 22? What's the energy around this job for number 22? The seven of swords and the king of swords. There may be a liar. There could be an avoidant boss. The hangman. The knight of pentacles. There's a sense of stagnancy in this job. And the six of pentacles in reverse. Five of swords, Lord. Two of cups. Three of pentacles. Queen of swords. And the magician. You're not going to feel fulfilled in this job. You're not going to feel that something is reciprocal. And there could be a fire sign here that's very full of conflict, liar. Eight of pentacles that you're going to be working with. Six of cups. Two of pentacles. I feel like you're going to be iffy about this. Four of swords, the judgment. And you're going to realize six of pentacles in reverse. The three of cups, the nine of swords, and the emperor. That there is some kind of unfair injustice. There could be favoritism. What's the energy around this job? The ten of cups, the tower, and the eight of cups that you're going to leave it. The moon, the eight of wands, and the fool. Yeah. Why is she going to leave? The Ace of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, there's something better coming up. But you also feel like this situation is not emotionally fulfilling. Four of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. It's all about emotions. You don't like this. Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, the Temperance, and the Nine of Wands. You're gonna feel some kind of like this, somebody being like favoritism. Um, I don't want to say, is it neptoism, you know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily have to be that, but it came to mind. What's the energy around this job? The Temperance, the Wheel of Fortune reverse, and the Five of Pentacles. In time, you're going to realize that it's not what you expected it to be. All right. The Empress, lack of growth. Three of Wands, Three of Swords, and a Four of Swords. I feel like you're really going to want to leave. Three of Cups, Six of Swords, and it could be also because of the relationships there. Ten of Wands, the Hermit, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Jesus. What's the Queen of Cups in reverse? The Devil. A lot of probably like manipulative energy, emotionally manipulative. Ten of Wands, Page of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and the Sun. Ten of Wands, the Hangman, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. There may be a lot of work involved too. And like not the paid of compensating all that work. You know, there could be a lot of like fake promises. Six of Pentacles reverse and Magician. In 6 months, we're gonna reevaluate you and you're gonna be, something, 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 and that doesn't happen. Number 2713, 2713, mindfulness. What does spirit or her guides need her to know at this time? What does spirit or her guides need her to know at this time? What does spirit or her guides need her to know at this time? The Chariot and the King of Cups, heavy Cancer energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Three of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. The Chariot, the Six of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Star, the Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Oh, Lord. You got two people here. You're going to have an option between two. You're going to have options. The Tower, Four of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Hierophant. There could be a commitment coming up. But that also means that you're going to have to dodge someone else, reject someone else. This could be a fire sign. Eight of Cups. Something is very divinely guided. Eight of Cups, the Chariot and the King, the Tower and the Six of Pentacles, Empress. Something is very divinely guided for you. High Priestess. Wow. What's a divinely guided situation? The Five of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Two of Wands, the Justice, the Ten of Wands, and the Emperor. I feel like spirit wants you to know that you're about to encounter somebody in the heavy Aries energy for the person that you may have to release. Okay, you're entering a whole different you. Empress and the High Priestess, the divine wants you to move with integrity and value. Knowing that you are that B. Yeah, Ace of Cups, you got like something very beautiful coming in. All right. And the thing is, Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, you need to be careful with not, Seven of Wands, Three of Swords. I feel like you're healing also, but when this comes in, make sure that that's why the High Priestess was here. You're moving off of I want to say faith, but not by sight. Off of intuition and not fear, because I see you being anxious and iffy and start questioning the future. It's like, go with the flow, trust me, right? The divine, your spirit guides, the God, the universe. Page of Knight of Cups, Hierophant, and the Ace of Pentacles, the Temperance. Wow. This situation could definitely lead to a marriage if you want it. You just, with the Temperance, Just know that you're being, again, divinely guided. Just go with the flow. The Knight of Swords. There's no need to rush it. Seven of Swords, Four of Cups, and a Knight, and the King of Wands, Ten of Wands, and you're gonna have to release someone and withhold yourself back from maybe a Aries, a Sagittarius, or Leo. This fire energy, someone that you could be very much attracted to. Who's this person? The Knight of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. This could be someone returning. All right. This could be someone a bit inconsistent, someone that comes and go, hot and cold. The King of Swords, the World, someone that you already had an ending with, someone that you close out a cycle. Five of Cups, somebody that left you in sadness. Heavy Leo. All right. You could have found out that this person liked to party, or there was someone else. Page of Swords and the Three of Cups. But you got somebody else coming in, boo. Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Hangman. This person is going to shift your perception because they're actually going to put in the effort. They're going to show you better than they could tell you. Let me just send out the other numbers and then we will continue. Wait, where the hell am I? Okay. I thought there was going to be a whole lot more. No. All right. Everybody should have gotten their numbers at this point. All right. We shall continue. It looks so like dark out there. It feels like it's like 11 o'clock at night. Okay. Mm. All right. Number 2222. Oh, you got twin flames, girl. Not you with the twin flame card. Number 2222, twin flames. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. My Aries. Oh. That last sentence, number 2222, I think I told you about that. All right, let's see. The next 3 months for number 2222, the overall energy first, and then we'll go by month, starting with March, April, and then May. Overall energy for number 2222, next 3 months, March, April, and May. Nine of Wands in reverse. The Three of Wands and the Strength. You could be giving up on something that you've been waiting for. The Two of Cups, heavy Leo energy, and the Ace of Cups. Nine of Wands in reverse, the Tower. Three of Wands, Page of Wands, Hermit, Virgo energy, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer energy. Nine of Wands reverse and Tower, King of Swords. Oh, okay. Nine of Wands in reverse. The Two of Wands. What's the Tower? I'm sorry, guys. I have to do this. My head is killing me. All right. This is like so me. All right. Three of Wands, Page of Wands, Ten of Cups. The Strength and the Hermit, the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Cups and the Moon, the Death, Ace of Cups and the Chariot, the Justice. What's the Ace of Cups? Four of Cups, the Chariot and the Justice, the Lovers. Who is this person? The Temperance, the Eight of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. Is this the Cancer? So funny, the minute that you, in the next 3 months, the minute that you, I don't even want to, it's so funny, but well, it's energetic. The minute that you release something, King of Swords and the Tower, you're like, F this, I'm done. Knight of Pentacles, I'm going to focus on my happiness. Page of Wands, Ten of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, you're leaving someone out in the cold. Three of Wands, yeah, King of Wands. I also feel the minute that this divorce situation ends, you could okay, something comes in that you don't see coming. In the midst of all this, I feel like with the Strength of Four of Pentacles and the Hermit, I see you kind of being very reserved. Six of Pentacles, I don't see you really giving your energy to a lot of people. It feels as if like you just kind of want a moment of solitude. And I also feel like you're also like kind of keeping yourself away from the Cancer. Okay, so I see a very like hermit mode from you. Death, the Moon, and the Two of Cups, Two of Swords. I feel like though, Magician, whatever it is that you've manifested, I do see it coming in. The High Priestess. And because you're going to be in this energy of just holding yourself back, I see like like some kind of the Chariot, the Justice, the Ace of Cups, the Chariot is here, Cancer energy, Justice, the Four of Cups, something you don't see coming. There's like love coming in. And I do want to say it could be the Cancer, but the way they're showing up, I don't think you realize it in a whole different energy, like someone totally new. And the real reason I think it's the Cancer is because the Lovers, the Temperance, and the Eight of Wands, this has been a situation that has been, you've been very patient in. Like, like, you know what I always say, your 30-year bid. All right. And I feel like with the Ten of Wands, it's like you're releasing this, like, whatever, dude. Like, Ace of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. I see you kind of detaching yourself from this person. And now this person here is offering some kind of stability. Ace of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Sun. Is that him? Yes or no, Spirit? Four of Swords, Seven of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. You may have an option between two. But the way he's showing up is like, I don't even know him. He wants to like, he could be coming up on some like, I want to be with you. Let's be committed. He's coming in different. Somebody's growing up here, love. But I also feel like you could be meeting someone else. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, okay? That you could be committing yourself to. So Hierophant and the High Priestess, here's why you got the Twin Flame card. There's like something happening to your twin, to this Cancer, as to why this person is like growing up. But I feel like it's because you're withdrawing your energies. It's not just you talking, it's literally you doing it. Like, I'm sick of it. I'm done. You know what I mean? This is something that he hasn't experienced in 30 years. This is what I'm trying to say. King and the Queen of Cups, the Star of the World, the Queen of Pentacles. You're about to be like whole ass married again. All right. The Hierophant and the High Priestess. Girl, okay. Wow. I wasn't expecting this. Let's see. What does March look like? 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 The High Priestess, the Three of Pentacles. Okay, March looks like you learning lessons. Death. There's a transformation here within you. You're realizing who the hell you are. Seven of Wands, creating, there's boundaries being held. And the Chariot, maybe towards a Cancer. Okay, there could be some kind of travel delay too. King of Cups, Five of Wands, King of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, I know that you told me, give me just 1 second. Let me go back to the zodiac signs. There was an Aquarius here, you said, right? And then I know the Leo, and I know the Cancer. Okay, let's see. Five of Swords, Four of Wands. So you have competition for your love. I see the finality with the Leo. And I see you holding up boundaries because you want to be happy. And I see the Cancer coming in. I just don't know who this is. What's this? Nine of Wands. Is this the Aquarius? The moon. Is that a yes or no, spirit? Judgment. Yes, I feel like the Aquarius. I don't know. The Wise of Five of Swords. The Eight of Pentacles. The way this Aquarius is going about working something out or trying to come back in your energy is very like full of like Five of Swords, like petty energy, mind games. But they want to hold on to you. Five of Swords, Five of Cups. What's the Five of Swords, Five of Cups, the Hangman? I don't know. This person is weird. I don't know if they have like some kind of issue in communication or not knowing how to express themselves, or maybe they're just not all that over here. Three of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Five of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. I feel like Three of Cups. There's some kind of rejoicing here in March. All right. Maybe over some kind of home, money. All right. Something that's been moving slow. Page of Wands, Temperance. And I see you being very happy, very peaceful. Seven of Wands, again, standing your ground towards people. All right. Six of Wands, because you are getting attention. I see communication from the Cancer, King of Swords, Ten of Wands, and the Page of Swords. And he wants to know, did you get divorced yet? Did you let your ex go yet? The Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, the Fool, and the Devil, and the Justice. I feel like, I don't know why he's feeling this way, but he also is like, now that you're divorced, what you're going to do? You're going to entertain other people? You know what I mean? So I feel like he's also coming in because he doesn't, it's like, I mean, you're already single, but for him, it's like you single now. I tell you, men. Oh, you guys been talking here. Sorry. Thank you for the gifts, everyone. Sorry, I can't see it with this freaking software. Hey, JC. Hey, Boo. Hey, Progress Your Life. Hey, Tina Boo. Dorian, are you techie, or do you own an iPad or like an Apple product? I have a question. Any of you guys? My freaking tablet, like when it's about to go on sleep, like or on a screensaver, it like shuts down. How do I change that so I don't have to keep tapping it to remain open? Only if you guys know. If not, I can Google it after the live. It's not a big deal. All right. So that was what? March, April. Your birthday month, boo. Let's see. April. What's April looking like? What's April looking like? The Fool. That's right. The Star. That's right, girl. In the settings. I know it's in the settings, but what exactly? Yvette, you're so cute. I love you. The Fool, the Star. What's April looking like? Thank you. The Magician. Not three majors back to back. The Two of Wands. It's like you feel inspired. The Six of Wands to move forward. You're really going to be feeling yourself. The Fool, the Four of Swords, the Star, the Five of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. There's a lot of healing. There could be a lot of like relaxation here. I don't know if you're taking a vacation around or time off around your birthday. The strength and the five of cups. I feel like you're really trying to change. It's like the disappointment stuff ends here. Time is of the essence. It's like, time is not waiting for anyone. And I feel like that's what you're looking forward to. You're realizing like, what have I been trying to manifest this entire time and what have I gained? You know what I mean? But it feels like the magician, the knight of swords, and the nine of swords, the judgment, there's someone that's coming back in very anxiously to reconcile or to try to make something right, or a magician, eight of swords, four of pentacles. They're in their head about you, and because you're holding back, you're stressed out. Two of wands, page of cups, the four of wands, yeah, and the four of cups. Somebody doesn't like the fact that you're out there getting attention. It's like, is this who is this? The world, the queen of cups, the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This person could be like, what you got going on? Because they let me tell you, the I'm like stuttering. Maybe somebody stutters here. But anyways, um, the minute that you hold back, the minute that you like don't entertain them, their mind is like, oh, you're entertaining somebody else. You know what I mean? Instead of just doing right, Emperor. But I feel like there could be an offer here of like stability. Who's this Emperor? Ten of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. Who's this? Two of Cups. Is this the Cancer still? Page of Pentacles. Okay. The Knight of Wands, the Six of Cups. This person comes back. And again, it's because you're leaving another situation behind. You know what I mean? The divorce part. But I see you really loving yourself. I see you shifting your perception. And because if you believe in the twin flame situation, you know how that works. The minute that you start working on you, the minute that you, and not just saying it, but the minute that you truly feel like, I can't be doing this anymore, and that's it. Like, that's when this person is like, now energetically they feel anxious. That was what, April? Thank you, Yvette. Oh, you're going to Puerto Rico? Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm gonna do it as soon as I'm done with this one. Check your auto lock. Okay. To never. All right. May. What's May looking like? What's May looking like? Okay. Eight of Pentacles wants to come out of reverse. What's May looking like? The High Priestess again. Girl, you're gonna be in a bougie energy. Six of Cups. The Seven of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. The Two of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Seven of Wands. I see you blocking someone from your past. And because your intuition is telling you to move forward, I see really, there's something different physically about you in May, in a good way. You're feeling very sexy. Not to say you're not, but the feeling from you, like you're feeling like you all that in the bag of chips. All right. The Tower, the Six of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. You're leaving someone out in the cold and you're moving towards another a new opportunity. You could be releasing the Aquarius too. And I see you finding some kind of breakthrough. This could be a Taurus, doesn't have to be. Three of Cups, Five of Swords, and the Sun. What's the Five of Cups? The King of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Strength. Who is this? There could be a third party situation that you're finding out about. What's the Ace of Pentacles? The Chariot, the Four of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Where's the Cancer in May? The Knight of Pentacles, the Empress, the Judgment, the Five of Wands, the King of Cups, and Three of Pentacles. Five of Wands, Three of Pentacles, King of Cups, the World. It's like, I'm not sure who's who because there's so many masculines here, but in May you find out about a third party situation, or that somebody's non-committal again, and you're like, you know what, that's it. I see a new situation coming in that looks very happy. What's this Ace of Pentacles? The Page of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Fool, the Chariot again, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. I feel like you may end up giving this Cancer a chance, but he ends up disappointing. Five of Cups. Yeah. Where's she going with this? I see options. There's other options that look really good. I see some kind of new beginning. Okay. This could be with another Leo. I don't feel like obviously it's the same Leo in a Taurus. You have someone else here, but also in May, you have some kind of disappointment. All right. And I don't know if there's like a third party or you find out that this somebody's still non-committal. What else in May? Six of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Six of Swords, Three of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. It's like you're giving to a situation, but it becomes too burdensome. You feel like you're trying too much and you got some kind of clarity to move forward because of the love. And there is two women here. You're walking away from the Cancer. You're walking away from the Cancer. Wow, they gave me a headache in May, and you may feel like it's a headache. All right, let me check something real quick. I don't know. I see the auto lock, but it says appearance light, dark, night shift off, auto lock. Oh, here it goes. Is it 2 minutes? No. Why is the auto lock at 2 minutes? Why is that like that? Okay, I have to play with that after. All right. Number 66. I don't see your screenshot. Hold on, because I don't know what kind of reading you're gonna have. Don't forget to attach the payment screenshot just because it kind of gives me an idea of if it's like an in-depth reading or you know what I mean? Let's see. Here we go. Okay, gotcha. I know what it is now. All right. Number 66, you got revisit. All right, my love, let's see. Okay, so what's the current energy with this person? How is he feeling? So this was a channel, present, and future. So you want me to answer the questions instead? All right, I'll just answer the questions instead because that'd be like three questions, I think. Okay, let's see. So, what are this person's current feelings towards number 66? What's this person's current feelings towards number 66, the Scorpio? Current feelings towards number 66. The Empress in reverse. Ooh. And the Tower, damn. He feels like you just cut him off like nothing. He feels like you're cold, okay? He could be calling you a bitch in his head. Page of Cups in the Chariot and the Sun. What's the Empress in reverse? The Eight of Swords. The way you cut him off, he's in his head about it. He probably didn't think you were going to leave. Tower, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Cups, the Devil, the Two of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Empress in reverse, Six of Swords. Yeah, he's stressed about the way you ended up leaving, and he's upset about that. All right. What's the Empress in reverse? Why? Ten of Wands. It brings him a lot of burdens the way you just dropped him. Tower and the Knight of Pentacles. Page of Wands, Ace of Wands, Tower, Ace of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Two of Cups. What's the Tower? Page of Pentacles. What's the Knight of Pentacles? The Ace of Cups. Is that how he feels about her? Seven of Cups. He could also feel like you're going towards someone else. All right. Or you may have something like options. Page of Cups and a Devil. Page of Swords. There's something about being caught in a lie. Page of Swords, the Devil, and a Knight, and the Page of Cups, the King of Wands. What's this Devil and the King of Wands? The Four of Cups. He also realizes that there's some kind of toxicity within him that you don't like. Page of Cups, Page of Swords. I don't know if he's a liar. All right. There's something about a conversation here. And he could be realizing that he knows that you know that he's lying. Chariot and the Two of Wands, the Seven of Swords. He doesn't want you to move towards anything else. The Sun and the Knight of Cups, the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. It's almost like he feels like you're moving towards happiness. And that kills him. Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. It could be triggering some kind of abandonment issue here too. What's this King of Swords energy? The Hangman, the Page of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. What's this Devil and the King of Wands? The Four of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the High Priestess. He could also feel that you're defensive because maybe somebody was a bit I don't want to say abusive, but you could have had some kind of like sorry, my luggage. You could have had some kind of like that, like a really toxic past with someone else, and he also feels like that may be something as to what contributed to this, like you're defensive because of that. How else does he feel about her? Five of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Ten of Pentacles, Emperor, and the Hermit. Five of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Judgment. Five of Wands, Moon. Three of Swords, and the Hermit. Were you spying on him? Did you catch him with someone else or caught a conversation or something as to why he was a bit non-committal or something like that? Because he's also doing some kind of self-reflection here with the Hermit and the Emperor. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Kind of like thinking about the opportunity or what he should have, could have, would have done. What are his next actions towards her? What is this person's next action? Spot on? Okay, sorry, I'm just now looking. What are his next actions towards her? Amen, Dorian. Hey, Auntie. Hey, Boo. There you go. He's an avoider, and I jumped off the roller coaster. Yeah, he wasn't expecting that, especially if he doesn't experience that with other women, right? What are his next actions? What are his next actions? What are his next actions towards her? Let me just look at the zodiac sign again. Okay. Seven of Wands and the King of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Hierophant, and the Magician. Seven of Wands, the Four of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Hangman, Three of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Sun. What are his next actions towards her? The Ace of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Justice. The Page of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Three of Cups. I do see him coming back to apologize. Page of Pentacles, but right now he's being stubborn. You're gonna have to let him go through his Tower and the Hangman moment. You have to let him go through this Tower moment, have him like kind of digest what happened here, because it feels like he's doing a lot of that. As you said, he wasn't expecting to jump off that roller coaster. Two of Pentacles. He's going back and forth in his head. The world about the ending. Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Pentacles, though. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Swords. I do feel like there's other people here, though. I do want to tell you that. Seven of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. He likes attention. Hierophant and the Page of Wands, the Justice, but I do feel like he's going to come back to try to make something right. Temperance in time. He's going to try to balance things out. All right. He's going to really try to hold on to you. Two of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. What's the Ten of Swords? The Seven of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Four of Cups. Is he going to put that to an end? Eight of Swords. Here's the thing. This man is so non-committal, though. He's very non-committal because he still wants his cake and eat it too. Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Ten of Swords, and a Ten of Pentacles. And then I said, why the Ten of Swords? He may end it because he still wants to be out there getting attention or doing what he want to do. Eight of Swords is like, this life got him trapped. So what is he going to do when it comes to her? Queen of Wands, Four of Wands, and the Emperor. The Three of Cups, the Empress, and the Ten of Cups. Why is it Three of Cups, and the Queen of Wands? The Chariot, the Three of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. Is this someone else? Star. What's this? The Judgment, the Page of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles? Or is this what's coming for her? Eight of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and the Fool. You may have something else here too, girl. King of Swords, High Priestess, and the Two of Wands. All right, because I see him still being attached to someone else or other options. He comes back and wants his cake and eat it too. He may try to come back and like lay up with you and still be talking to somebody else. Hey, Rashida. Hey, everyone. What could she expect coming up with him? The Queen of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Page of Cups. The Six of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Three of Wands. I do see the communication, but he's in limbo about you and someone else. And I see you holding back because you know it. Page of Swords, Empress, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're very much, I'm gonna put me first. F that. I'm the Empress. Like, Six of Wands and the Chariot, Five of Wands. I see you getting attention anyway, any ways with anyway elsewhere. And I feel like you're just gonna wait for your person to come in, which I do see them coming in. This could be an Aries, Knight of Wands, Ten of Cups, and the Tempers. And the funny thing is that whatever he didn't do and however long that you were with him, somebody else does it. The Star, the Judgment, yep, and Ace of Pentacles. I see you going towards something new. All right, heavy fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, heavy Sagittarius, and heavy Aries. Ooh. Okay. Um, Number 510, you got rebellion. I'm not surprised. Joking. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. All right, number 510. Gotcha. What? Wait, what? Oh, this one left. Okay. All right, well, let's see. Let's just see first present and future. Present energy for number 510. Present energy for number 510. My like tarot is like really falling apart here. Today will be the day it retires. We've had a wonderful session with you. This is bad. All right. Present energy for number 510. Nine of Pentacles and the Lovers. The Magician. The Ace of Swords. I love you, Alchemy. Thank you, boo. And the Seven of Wands. That's so cute. Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Lovers, the Eight of Cups, the Magician, the Four of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Devil, Seven Wands, and the Strength. Nine of Pentacles, Page of Swords, the Knight of Wands. Who's this? The High Priestess. I see a lot of confidence here. There could be travel coming up, but I see you closing out cycles. Two of Wands. Queen of Cups. Y'all energy tonight has been amazing. All right, I see you really manifesting the Four of Wands, a lot of stability, self-love, Ace of Swords and the Devil, Wheel of Fortune and the Devil, the Seven of Cups. I do feel though there could be a very big clarity on some kind of hamster wheel that you've been on. Like kind of some kind of karmic cycle that you've been on. This could just be with you, yourself, and your, me, myself, and I kind of thing. Some kind of like negativity, something like that. It feels very kind of coming out of that energy and being free. You're closing out a cycle. Seven of Wands and the Strength. Hangman. What's the Seven of Cups? The Wheel of Fortune, the Devil and Ace of Swords, Six of Cups, and this could be even karmic cycle with family. All right. I see you, Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the Moon. I see you really going towards like new opportunities. Nine of Cups, the Empress, and the Hierophant. I see you embodying a very big masculine and feminine, like a lot of duality. Like, girl, your move did you good. The World and the Eight of Cups. It pushed you. Like, this is exactly what you needed. And it's so funny because it's always somewhere that where you wanted to go in a very spiritual sense, and that's exactly where you're at right now, where you're heading. I feel also with the Page of Swords and Knight of Wands, that's you, the Temperance, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Judgment. Um, because of some kind of balance that you're entering with the Temperance, or there has been some kind of moment of solitude here, being single for a while, is like obviously is where you needed to be, because there's something about there's a different you, right? So when it comes to now moving forward dating, there's not much overthinking, because what you feel is what you feel, and that's it. I'm not going to second guess myself here, if that makes sense, because you do have love that you're also manifesting, and I do see a breakthrough here. But you have options coming in, but you're also going to be calling out, like you're able to see the bullshit, and the bullshit you're not going to overthink, like, is it just me, or should I, that overthinking thing, you're not going to do that, because you know exactly what you want. And I also see big opportunities also at work coming up. All right. I mean, this is you kind of like having some kind of shift in perception. Do you have a very, you don't have to answer this, but this feels like a lot of like that Leo reading that I did. the weekly reading. Not Leo, sorry, Libra. Sorry. All right. I don't know if you have a Libra placement, but this is giving me that vibe. Maybe you want to take a look at that reading. All right. Why is the Hierophant and the High Priestess here and the Empress? The Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Four of Swords, and the Six of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Four of Cups, yeah, and the Three of Wands. I feel like also, believe it or not, this moment of solitude without just you, it's like again, like finding yourself. Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, and a Knight of Swords, Six of Wands. You're going to start getting a lot of attention. The Star. Oh my God, yes. All right. Not all attention is good attention, but again, you already know that in this energy. And like you're gonna be able to see through people's bullshit. New, old, lover, friends, family. Yes, I'm still doing questions, but the questions are closed, boo. Sorry. I tired. I'll probably be on Sunday to do questions. Check my community board. I'll post it there and I'll post the time. And what I meant by me still doing questions because I'm still obviously here. That's how tired I am. I'm sorry. All right, what's coming up? What's coming up for number 510? King of Pentacles, Sword, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Three of Swords. What's coming up? The Hierophant, heavy Taurus energy. The Queen of Pentacles. The Seven of Swords and the Death. King of Pentacles, the Lovers. Gemini energy. Oh, thank you so much. Welcome. I hope you subscribe and join and all that good stuff. King of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Three of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Hierophant, the Justice, the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Death, the Chariot. What is this? King of Swords, Three of Swords, Nine of Cups, Five of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Two of Wands. So somebody's going to try to sneak back into your energy. This could be an ex, obviously, Four of Pentacles. What's the King of Pentacles? The Emperor, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. So you have a daddy coming in. What's this King of Swords? The Eight of Wands, but there's communication from someone that you had an ending with. All right, Capricorn energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and there's somebody that you close out a toxic cycle with, but you have an option. You have daddy coming in. All right, and the King of Pentacles is there. Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. I also feel like again because you're separated yourself from many people. Again, everybody is in here, including family, friends, whatever. And there's something about you also being in control. There's something around your finances and this enhancing because of that. Five of Swords, Three of Swords, and a Nine of Cups, Hangman, the Star. There's somebody coming to heal a situation with you, girl. Who is this? Because you never told me about this person. Nine of Wands. Somebody wants to make something work. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles, the King of Cups. So, girl, you got like three people here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And you had an Aries. But I feel like that was the King of Pentacles. And I see you giving to someone Seven of Swords, Two of Wands, Knight of Swords, Judgment. And I think you're avoiding someone else. Seven of Swords, Six of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and a Page of Cups. Like somebody's trying to give you your attention, but you're trying to dodge them. Death, Queen of Cups, and the Chariot, the Temperance, the Five of Wands. Girl, you're about to fight for your life. Six Swords, the Strength, and the Three of Wands. What's the Sun? The Eight of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Tower. I don't know, girl. You're gonna have a decision to make. You got the King and the Queen of Cups. So soulmate energy. What is she? What is the Death, the Chariot, and the Queen of Cups? Page of Swords, Two of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, King of Wands, the Moon, and the Hermit. Moon and the Hermit, Knight of Cups. What is the Ten of Pentacles? Three of Pentacles. Why is this? You could have somebody coming in that may be married. All right. You may be doing a little bit of spying on this person. All right. The Moon and the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Cups, yeah, and the Emperor. Emperor, Seven of Wands, and I see you blocking someone out, but you got a few options. So of course you are welcome to stay. Okay. What was this dream about? What was this dream about? What does she need to know about this dream? What was that about? That's interesting. Because I'm getting like a download, but is the person that, I mean, again, I know that you don't have to answer that here, but I'm one the person that was stepping on this, was that like a father figure or somebody that passed? Is that someone protecting you from what's about to come? This energy? What was this dream about? What does she need to know about the dream? The Seven of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Yes, ma'am. It is about that. The Fool, the Three of Swords, and the Temperance. Okay, you need to take your time with a certain person because they're sneaky. The Seven of Swords and so this is like before you get bitten or stung. You need to be very careful. Seven of Swords and the Moon, the Nine of Pentacles, the Star, and the King of Wands. Somebody's gonna really see you for Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. I don't know. This is somebody sneaky. Why is the Star and the Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands? Somebody's going to try to get in your pants quickly, too. Two of Swords and Knight of Pentacles, the Tower, King of Pentacles. Here goes somebody else, though. Three of Pentacles. So you may have somebody coming towards you that's married, okay? But I feel like with the Two of Cups, the Justice and the Temperance, King of Swords, the Sun, the Nine of Swords, you have some kind of karmic justice here. You do have love coming in. King of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Five of Cups, but there may be a little bit of a disappointment and you realizing there's a third party or you are the third party. All right. So obviously the dream is to hold back from anybody that's married. And your intuition is going to be kicking in because you may be researching. Why was the uncle here? The World, the Strength, the King of Pentacles. Interesting. The Eights of Wands and the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles. This person, Seven of Pentacles in the world, was speaking to you like a download to hold back the Ten of Swords. I don't know if they're here anymore. That there may be like a disappointment coming up, some kind of sadness. Seven of Wands and a Nine of Wands, Six of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and a Five of Wands, but you're going to get attention. Queen of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Hangman. Don't let it sway your. Okay. So remember how you're about to step into this where you're not going to be questioning relationships. Don't let this person that's coming in that could be a test sway you back to your overthinking, sway you back into you in love, sway you back into. Could you guys hear me? I just took my microphone off, but sway you back into some kind of negative mindset as if you will never find your person. The Sun, yeah, the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Somebody may just want you for your privates. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining the inner circle. Thank you for becoming a member. Girl, shit is about to be interesting. All right. I'm so hungry, guys. I want, you know what I want? I want a ramen soup. I'm about to DoorDash that because I'm not trying to go outside. Like that's all I want is ramen. And the way we do it is that we drop an egg in there. That's what I want. All right, we're going to go to number 777. You got luck. Oh, I'm so happy. Yay. Okay. Oh, that gave me goosebumps. I want to cry. I don't know why I got emotional. Why not? You don't know if this is the avenue or not. What the hell, girl? Stop with that negativity. You'd never know. Okay, so I'm so happy that you're lighting your candle, little boo. Amen. All right. For number 777, what is the energy around love at this time for number 777? Eight of Wands. There you go, talking to somebody. The Sun. Is it a happy conversation? The Magician. Okay, so this feels like you just opened up a portal. All right. And the Magician is here, right? The manifestation. So whatever it is that you're doing, I feel like the candle is working. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Love this. Ace of Swords. I told you, girl, a breakthrough. Girl, next to the Magician. Yes. Okay. I haven't seen these cards for you in a minute. All right. The Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. I see you still being guarded. That's fine. All right. You're being careful. Eight of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Nine of Swords. Girl, no. No, no, no. See, this is the thing. So you have all this happy stuff, but the fact that it's happy, it feels good is like, let me just, let me be anxious about the happiness that I have. No, girl, enjoy it. Knight of Cups. I see you manifesting love. Ace of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Your breakthrough is here. It's just slowly but surely, right? It's one of those. The Knight of Pentacles speaks about. It's like, what is it? The rabbit and the turtle, the hare and the tortoise, or whatever. The slow one with slow and steady wins the race. That is that. There's something that's going to be lasting. This is the difference, right? Something can come in quickly, cool, but I feel like where we are as a collective, I could speak for many of you, because I feel like, you kind of attract sometimes who you are. I feel like we want the lasting, right? We want, we, if the universe was to put, okay, instant gratification tomorrow, or let that right person come in, I feel like that's what we're going to choose. And that's what this feels like. Knight of Pentacles, King of Cups, the Strength, Seven of Wands, Two of Swords. You need, okay, shift your perception, be in the energy of flow. It's okay to be cautious, but equal give and take, right? Seven of Wands, Two of Swords, and a King of Swords, Seven of Swords. Why? Seven of Cups. Yeah, there are gonna be sneaky people. That's the dating game. All right. But there should be dating with intention, but not like, is this person gonna be my happily ever after? No, think about it as networking, right? Just like a job. When we're out there looking for jobs, it's not just the job has to fit, right? The job has to be something where culture is important, the money is right, the amount of workload. That's why you do several interviews. It's like networking. So it's not like, okay, the first person, yeah, that we have a connection with, yes, great. Okay, is it going to move to marriage? No, hold on, right? So don't be stressed about that part. Just enjoy the ride, because you never know how. Just know that you actually starting this, the dating is actually opening up also the portals, right? You're putting out there, okay, I'm ready. And yes, it's fine to be intentional, but with the Nine of Swords, it's like, if you don't trust in your own manifestations, like, how are you going to pray about something and then be nervous about it? Or how are you going to pray about something or manifest it and then not believe it? You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, the Temperance. What's the Magician? The Seven of Pentacles, girl. The manifestation is definitely helping. What's the Nine of Swords? Yeah, the Eight of Cups. What's the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles? The Three of Pentacles is so interesting. You're even, there is like something generational here though, that you're learning a lesson from. And that's what the candle is really about. The candle is about not just healing within the family, but is actually to break generational, because family drama doesn't just come from the surface level of who we live with. It actually is something that has been going on for, right, like, I always say this, issues with I have with, my oldest daughter, she's almost 18, that mother daughter conflict. My mom had that with me, her mom had that with her mom, that kind of energy. And I feel like you are going through a transition. I know you're asking me about love, but that's here. Three of Swords, Ace of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, the World. Don't be so quick to end something, because I see that here you have a breakthrough. Don't be so quick to end something because it's not moving quick enough for you. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. King of Cups. Judgment. You're gonna have a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Earth sign come towards you that may want to date you. Page of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Emperor, and the Moon. But see, you're already like, okay, is he gonna be like this, like just being the energy of flow? I see you blocking someone though. Six of Wands. Yeah, you have a few people here. Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Wands, Nine of Wands, Strength, the Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Cups. Girl. So will you kiss a few frogs? Absolutely. Again, but I see you releasing whatever that is. Strength. You're still gonna move forward. Wheel of Fortune. Look at what you got. Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Cups. Stability, emotional fulfillment, and a higher level of commitment. You got the Magician, the Temperance. Okay, you got majors here. The Sun, the Ten of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. You may start seeing your money get better too. Okay. What's coming up in love? What's coming up in love? And I feel like you may end up blocking that Aquarius, but I'm gonna look at his ass in a second. What's coming up in love? Hey, Ethan. Strength in reverse and the Nine of Swords. And the Temperance and the Ten of Pentacles. Here you are getting anxious. Because things, yeah, Four of Pentacles and the Star. Things are not going fast enough. Strength in reverse, the World, the Nine of Swords, the Page of Swords. Okay, but you're going to be very much aware of this feeling. Seven of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Star, the Four of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Wands. The attention is going to bring you a little anxiety. The Emperor, and the Nine of Cups. What's the Star? The Nine of Cups, Four of Wands, the Empress, the Eight of Wands, and the Two of Cups. You got a relationship coming in, but it may be after a disappointment. Hermit and the Five of Cups, Page of Wands. All right, you may start something and it doesn't go anywhere. All right, Seven of Cups, Ace of Cups, Five of Wands. But see, you got options. What's this? Emperor, Ten of Swords, Ace of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. You got somebody coming in regardless. Yeah. But again, there's a bit of like a energy where you're facing some kind of disappointment. You may also have the past person that hasn't released you yet coming in. But I feel like the Empress, the Eight of Wands, and the Two of Cups, you're moving into a relationship. Queen of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and a Five of Swords. And the funny thing is that when it's here, you're iffy about it, because you also have somebody coming back for a rebirth. Ay, ay, ay. What could she expect with this Aquarius that she's talking to? The Hermit, the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Strength, and the Seven of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Six of Pentacles. You can feel like this person is a liar. They're a breadcrumber. So what's going to happen? The Ten of Swords, you end it, but Ace of Cups and the Magician, the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Cups, you got something else here after. He may be the heartbreak, the Three of Swords, or let me not say the heartbreak, the disappointment. All right, the disappointment, because you feel like this person is a liar. They like attention. Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. They may also be investing in someone else. Now, mind you, I mean, you're ending it anyway, but all right, I'm not even gonna, I mean, that part is irrelevant. What's coming up in love for her? Two of Cups, Page of Wands, King of Wands, Eight of Cups, King of Pentacles. Yes. When you walk away from someone, you hold back your energy. You have somebody, a soulmate coming in. King of Pentacles, the Moon, the Three of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. This is someone, though, for your past too. Hermit, Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. The Tower, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. So you're going to have an option between two, an old and a new. All right. Number 444, you got protection. Okay. Gotcha. For number 444 for the Aries, present moment. Ay, present moment. Present moment. Present moments. What's the present moment? What's going on with number 444's energy in the present moment? Ace of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles and the Temperance. The Eight of Cups and the Four of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. The Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, the Magician, the Temperance, the Empress, Eight of Cups, Knight of Swords, Four of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. I feel like you're getting impatient in a situation. It's like I feel like you're getting sick and tired of someone. All right. Ace of Pentacles, Five of Swords, something you've been waiting on, some kind of stability here. Six of Swords, I feel like you're about to move away from it. Six of Cups. This Five of Pentacles, yeah, Queen of Cups, someone that you may love, all right? So you feel like you're manifesting, but it's like Five of Pentacles, yeah, Nine of Swords. It's bringing you anxiety. I feel like you're getting tired of waiting for someone. Temperance and the Empress, Knight of Cups, Page of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. You could be sneaking to another situation. Two of Cups. And this person is going to try to return Eight of Cups as soon as you end up emotionally disconnecting. The funny thing, you're about to leave and they're like, where are you going? Facing each other. You're about to head out this way and they're like cutting you. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? What's this? Seven of Swords, Four of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. The Four of Swords, the Judgment, and the Queen of Wands. What's that about? The Star, the King of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. You have new love coming to you. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, heavy Aquarius energy. All right. I feel like you're actually going to be taking action towards new love. It's already here, unless this is already happening in the present moment, but that's the energy around you right now. What's the Empress? The Six of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. I don't see you keeping it a secret. I see that you're getting a lot of attention, and I don't know if you've been posting a lot lately. All right, you be feeling yourself. But I feel like with the Five of Pentacles, yeah, the Moon, you're tired of being in this space of insecurities, overthinking, one foot in, one foot out, waiting, the Temperance. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're starting to feel like I'm way too good for this shit. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, and the Two of Swords. Like, you got me waiting? Fuck out of here. So what's coming up? So what's coming up? So what's coming up for number 444? Seven of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Chariot, and the Two of Wands. You're gonna block someone out. Ace of Cups, King of Swords, the Two of Swords. I feel like you're gonna hold your ground towards someone. You're gonna try to emotionally detach. I do see it's gonna be a long, like it's gonna be, a while, right? The healing is not just from one day to another. Two of Pentacles. But I see you blocking someone, the Fool, King of Cups, someone that you feel like you love. Gemini energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius energy, Ace of Cups, Knight of Swords. But this person comes right back. The Wheel of Fortune. But you got somebody else here, Page of Wands. You have some kind of new beginning, but you're going to be caught between the two. Three of Wands, the Sun, and the Seven of Pentacles. Caught between, do I wait for somebody and do I give this person a chance? Hermit, Four of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. I don't really see you doing much more than overthinking this. Ace of Pentacles, Death, and the Justice. Oops, nope. Five of Wands, the High Priestess. What's the Death? King of Wands. What's the Justice? Six of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. So I see you going towards the new, but I still see you thinking about somebody else. So I feel like you're doing this because you're trying to, Knight of Wands, Queen of, it's like you're being impulsive to create some kind of distraction for yourself. I see you going towards the new, but obviously you're still thinking about someone else. I see you kind of like, when you go towards a new, you're not fully in it. You know what I mean? Talk about the new, the Eight of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Judgment. You feel like, it's like working at this is kind of hard because it's not where your heart is, right? The Temperance, the Three of Cups, but I feel like you're like, okay, let me give it time. Five of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the Devil, but you're thinking about somebody else. Hangman, Knight of Cups, and the Strength. I still don't feel like this past person is going to leave your energy. What could she expect with this past person coming up? Because that's who I see you blocking. The Three of Swords, yep. The King of Cups, the Seven of Wands. I see exactly what I just said. You blocking them. The Temperance and the Nine of Cups because you feel like you've been waiting. Seven of Pentacles, like, damn, did I waste my time? Did I waste, you know what I mean? This is not even wish fulfillment anymore, me being in this space. The Tower, the Devil, and the Knight of Swords. And I see this person being very angry, coming towards you aggressively. All right. Ace of Swords, Five of Swords. Like, I want clarity. What, you got somebody else? Ten of Cups, Page of Cups, Death, the Moon, the Queen of Cups. And you may be telling them yes, but I don't feel like you happy. And it's because you're going towards new love very, rebound like. But at least you're giving yourself a chance. You know what I mean? Damn. No, she did not. Hi, AKH Tarnisha. Tarnisa. Hey, love. I'm going to call you Nisa, if you don't mind. I'm not trying to butcher anybody's name. Hey, love. Welcome. Welcome to the crew. We have fun here, girl. Or guy, I'm not sure. We have fun here. All right. Number 1031. All right, number 1031. You got passion. Good things coming towards number 1031 in March. Good things coming towards number 1031 in March. Good things coming towards number 1031 in March. Good things come towards number 1031 in March. Six of Cups, the Strength, and the Ten of Pentacles. There could be a lot of healing in a family situation with family, with children. The Sun. Okay, heavy Leo energy. Wow, girl. The Star and the Nine of Swords. So something you've been stressed about healing, it's coming. There's healing here. There's a lot of happiness. The Six of Cups, the Tower. This could be something, could be like a lot of toxicity within a home or a family situation. That could be healing. Scorpio energy, Capricorn energy, heavy Leo, Aquarius, the Moon, the Knight of Swords. Something could be bringing some kind of clarity. So I don't know, Six of Cups, the Hermit. Maybe you haven't heard from someone, and I feel like there's some kind of healing coming in this dynamic. This could be after a tower moment. Somebody could have left some, like a place, or abandoned a home or something like that, or left home. Five of Pentacles in a tower, Two of Wands. And if this happened, whoever this is like they're doing some kind of deep introspect. It's almost like this had to happen in order for someone to learn some kind of lesson or feel the loss of something. Hermit, yeah, the Judgment. It's like they have to face some kind of reality. The Strength and the Devil, Three of Cups. Knight of Pentacles, what's the Devil and Three of Cups? Eight of Swords. This could be a third party situation. Doesn't have to be. Why is the Devil in the Three of Cups? The Nine of Pentacles. Somebody could have been acting single. What's this? The Chariot and the Nine of Cups. Somebody could have been a bit selfish. Or maybe somebody just like party a lot. Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Four of Cups. Why is the Devil and the Queen of Wands? King of Swords. I don't know if there was, again, I think this is the first time I'm reading you, so the energy's new, but I don't know, there's like a side piece here that could have caused some kind of obviously distaste in a commitment. That person could be apologizing. The Sun and the Moon, the Hangman. It could be shifting your perception. What's the Sun and the Moon? The Page of Wands. I feel like somebody's going to try to come back to manifest some kind of healing. The Star, Gemini energy, and Aquarius energy. What's the Knight of Swords? Yeah, Three of Pentacles, to try to make amends. Nine of Swords and the Queen of Swords, the High Priestess, though. But you're going to be in like serious mode. All right. You may be following your intuition, ignoring this person. Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, and a Page of Swords. You're blocking this person out because you feel like you're out there getting attention. What else in March could she expect? The good things. Six of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Ace of Cups. I'm so done with Spirit. So I feel like the good things coming is that you're going to have an option between two. Two of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. You could be talking to someone, giving to somebody. Ten of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. You could be holding back from that family situation or whoever left or something like that to go towards this Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Ace of Swords, the Temperance. Wow, when Ace of Wands. Girl, you just got all four aces. You just got all four aces. So Ace of Swords, you got breakthrough, you got love, you may have even a new job, emotional satisfaction here, emotional fulfillment, a new opportunity. I mean, March is going to be a freaking month. Now let's see, what are all these aces, because what, that's beautiful. Ace of Swords, Nine of Swords, breakthrough in some kind of sleepless night or anxiety. All right. Ace of Cups, Four of Cups, Eight of Wands. You may not see this coming, but you have communication coming in or some kind of forward movement in love. Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the Justice. Okay, this could be an X. Ace of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. I feel like if you've been feeling like money's tied up, you're about to be blessed. All right. I don't know if you're like a single mom, or there's something with you tied up with children, or maybe in the home. All right. Death, that is coming to an end. The Judgment, the Strength, and the Knight of Pentacles. Money's about to come in. Ace of Wands, the Star, the King of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. There could be a fire sign here too, but you're taking action. Maybe there's some kind of new passionate endeavor or some kind of new project. Ace of Wands again, the Nine of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. Money's about to look good. You may have a new job coming in. So damn. Woo. I'm about to answer your question in a second, boo. Let me see what you said. So these are every Thursday I do personal questions. So it's like an it's like an alternative to do private readings. So the angel numbers actually keep the person anonymous, right? So the way this works is every Thursday I'm on here. There are $13 questions. There's other options like a $19 option, a $24 option, and I believe a $30 option. All right. And pretty much when the person sends me their question, they take a screenshot of their payment and I send them an angel number back. So for instance, um somebody sends me whatever their question, I send them, okay, number 1031. They kind of they know by that number who I'm speaking to remain anonymous. Okay. Number 1010. You got faith. All right, number 1010. Let's see. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, boo. So why is this Gemini acting like this towards number 1010? What is her freaking problem? Why she's doing this? I don't know what the first thing that came to my mind was, and it's fucked up, but it's the truth. Your best friend is your worst enemy because they know everything about you. Some people just are not loyal. For me, loyalty is everything, but that doesn't exist nowadays. It's very rare. I'm from Brooklyn, so that's how I was raised, and I do feel like that has a lot to do with it. Um, like I don't care. I have people. I have one person that I did a lot, for, and it reminded me of that meme that says, "Talk about how I helped you," right? And when something didn't go her way, she went out and she literally spread all my business, even to my ex. She befriended his the person that he was cheating on me with, and she knew about that. And she went and she contacted her and she befriended her and she told her everything. Imagine that shit. But never once did I ever put out there all her secrets because that says more about her than me. You know what I mean? Me putting out somebody else's secret says more about me than that person. And that's just who I am. I leave that shit to karma. So, anyways, I don't know why I have to give you that spiel, but it felt that way. Yes, ma'am. You still got time, love. If you want to change your question, do it now because I think you're about to come up soon. All right. So, all right. Sorry, boo. For number 1010, why is this acting like this with her? Why? Yeah, that wanted to come out dumb quick. Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Girl, she envies the shit out of you. The Hermit and the Three of Wands. It'd be like that. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. So she doesn't like the fact that you are very good in your own energy. That stresses her out. Seven of Swords, Hangman, and she's a liar. Okay? She is out there doing sneaky shit, but it's like when people talk, they only half-ass shit. Exactly what I just said. Like if you're gonna talk shit about me, tell people how I helped you. bitch. You know what I mean? The Hermit, the Six of Swords. But this is all speaks more about her than anything else. And the fact that you distance yourself from her or there's some kind of separation triggers her. Knight of Pentacles and the Devil, and she's stagnant as fuck. Judgment, Queen of Swords. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get so like ghetto or ratchet, but this triggered me because I don't like I don't like females like this. Females are we're very wicked and that's fucked up. We're supposed to be like enhancing each other, not breaking each other down. That's disgusting. Why is the Hermit and the High Priestess, the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands? I do want to tell you the silence between you and her burdens her. So Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Three of Wands. It's like she's trying to trigger you. She's trying to trigger you. What's the in the Emperor? Why? Seven of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Emperor, the Queen of Pentacles. Why is there a man here now? What does this man have to do with her? The Empress, the Three of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. So there could be something about a pregnancy, Ace of Cups, a Star, and I don't know what this has to do, you know, the pregnancy with this person. I don't quite remember your story like that, to be honest, but she may feel like you stole something from her. What? The Tower, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands, something that she felt was rightfully hers. Did she feel like you stole her man or something? Three of Wands, Eight of Wands, Five of Wands, Nine of Cups. And I'm gonna be honest with you, she enjoys. I can't tell you why she's like this because it's just telling me that she envies you. For me to even understand why she's like this, I would never because there's nothing that anybody has that I want. I celebrate everybody's victory, especially those that are the underdogs. All I can tell you is that she's sneaky, she's a liar. She feels like you stole something from her. Okay. I feel like the fact that you guys are silent is triggering her, and she's trying to trigger you by saying whatever. And she's enjoying talking shit about you, Nine of Cups. And the funny thing is that Knight of Pentacles, Devil, and the Lovers, the Two of Cups, the King of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, she feels stagnant in a situation. All right. She feels very insecure. But what's her stagnancy? The King of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Justice. Is this a masculine? Why she's like this? Four of Pentacles. I feel like finances are not going well for her either. Two of Swords, Two of Wands, the Chariot. She's not able to let go of somebody. I'm not sure what the frick is this. Oh my God, you're spot on. Okay, girl, I don't know what we're talking about because the man I'm with, she wanted him. Oh, girl, well, there you go. There you go. So that makes a lot of sense why the envy is here, Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. She's questioning herself, like, what does she have that I don't have? A pick me type of chick. All right. And she feels like you interfered. All right. So that makes a lot of sense. And she feels like, well, you caused some kind of stagnancy for her. So she hating the shit out of you right now. And she enjoys talking shit about you. How are we gonna understand this, girl? You know what I mean? Oh, you've been saying, girl, she literally talking about childhood trauma. Wow. Wow, girl, I feel you. See, I didn't even know all that, and I felt triggered to tell you my story. That's crazy. I'm sorry, but why is she doing all this talking when I'm so understanding and I told her she could simply speak? I feel like what we need to understand, because I wish I can get that question answered as to why did you go ahead and spread all my business. I feel like that's what you're trying to understand. Would we ever understand this person because we're not like that? No. So why is she doing this? Why is she spreading her business? The why? The Temperance, the Knight of Wands. She's impulsive. The World, the Ace of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Hangman. She feels stuck. She feels like Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords, Six of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Queen of Swords. Like somebody was given to you in secret. She feels like you're maybe there's like sneaky energy here. Somebody went on to you, the World. the Magician, the Five of Pentacles. She feels insecure. It's the same thing. She doesn't feel, she feels empty. Two of Wands, Six of Swords, the Strength, the Chariot, and the Death. And she doesn't like the fact that you're moving it forward. You're having some kind of rebirth or change. The Two of Swords, the Star, and the Eight of Wands. She doesn't have any wanting to talk. I mean, she's a burden that you guys are not talking, but Two of Swords, a Star, and the Eight of Wands, she feels like she can't get over whatever it is that you did. Five of Cups and the King of Swords. The Six of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Like, how dare you change? How dare you start a family? Seven of Wands, the Devil, the Emperor, and the Hermit. Girl, it's like she feels like she lost some kind of control. And she doesn't want you to be happy with this person. Girl, please go get yourself a freaking bracelet like this and wear it on your left arm, because when I say the hate is real, she's wishing on your downfall. I don't think she cares that you're understanding. This is someone that's come doing all this from a hurt place. It's impulsive. Because she wants to hurt you. She feels hurt. And if you think about it, she's doing it in what she knows that's going to hurt you, talking about your childhood trauma, which in reality, I mean, speaks volumes about her. She's low. Girl, just pray on it. And you know what? Count your blessings, because imagine another 10 years of this chick being in your freaking energy. And especially now, if you know what I mean, you have a baby here. You don't need that. Sometimes the universe shows us people, and I know it's showed in a very effed up way, but you don't need that negative energy, that karmic shit. That's a karmic ass friend around you. You were probably in a hamster wheel with this chick for a while, and it just needed to stop. So if you were shown signs over and over again about this chick throughout the years, and it never pulled you away from her, something big had to happen in order for it to be like, bro, are you not getting the point? You know what I mean? And I know it's messed up. I'm sorry. If I was there with you, girl, I'd be like, what you want us to do? Because I truly despise people like that. Like, I don't have any hate in my heart. I can't say, well, do I? I don't know. But I don't respect, especially women like that. Men, I mean, yeah, I don't know, but there's something about being a girl's girl. You know what I mean? I mean, men who do that are just straight up bitches, but us women doing that to one another is like nasty. Okay, sorry. All right, number 000. You got new beginnings. Oops. Okay. Is this unknown account this Sagittarius? Is this unknown account this Sagittarius watching her? Is it the Sagittarius watching her? That is a yes. Is it the Sagittarius? The Chariot, that's another yes. The Fool, yes. The Death, that's like a yes. The Lovers, yes. And the Seven of Pentacles, absolutely. Okay, the why. Why is she watching her? Why is she watching her? Why is the Sagittarius watching the Leo? Three of Swords. Oh, she booty hurt. Three of Swords. So she feels some kind of way. The Justice. Why are we messy? Why did we just all of a sudden turn messy? the Justice, the Death. She wants to know if there's going to be a rebirth between you and this person. Yeah, the World and the Ten of Cups. She feels like things are about to end on her end. The Ace of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, the Judgment. She feels like he's going to come back, yeah, and he's going to put her to an end. So she's watching you. She wants to see if, Three of Cups, there's a reconciliation. She's going to keep tabs on you, girl. She's insecure about her man. She's insecure. The Death, the Devil, and the Judgment, the Chariot, the World, Page of Cups, Ace of Wands. She feels like he's about to have a new beginning with you, and he's gonna end something with her. Death in the World. Yeah, Six of Pentacles to give back to you. What's going on between the Aquarius and the Sag? The other two. Two of Cups, Knight of Wands, King of Swords, the Temperance, the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Four of Pentacles, and the Sun. He's holding on to you still, Leo energy. Okay, so what's going on between them? The Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Wands, and the Tower. They could be arguing a lot. Page of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Lovers. He may also know that she's watching you, and they're fighting. Your name stays heavy on their mind. Ace of Cups, Nine of Wands, and the Two of Swords. And that's why they're not going to have emotional fulfillment, because you're constantly in the middle of their argument. So yeah, she's going to keep tabs on you to see if, like, when he's not, there's insecurity. So she's watching her over her shoulder every moment. All these cards are just like flying all over me. But she's gonna be watching, like she's watching over her shoulder, like to see if when he's not around her, is he with you? You know what I mean? All right. We're almost there, guys. Thank you, sis, for sticking by me today. I love you. Number 911. Inevitability. I can never say that. So something that's inevitable. All right. Okay. Wait, where's your question? Oh, gotcha. Oh, Dina just joined. Thank you. Her name is Dina or Diana? Sorry. Dina. Damn, my intuition was telling me this. Thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate you guys. I know, boo. I know, sis. Is Sherelle still here? If she's still here, girl, could you email me? I want to tell you something, please. I don't know if she's still here. All right. Sorry. Number 911. So sorry, number 911. I'm gonna actually re-timestamp yours because you got all the flapping on my gums. All right. For real this time. Whatever comes out, whatever comes out. And you did write a side note. Gotcha. Whatever comes out with number 911, something is inevitable. Something's going to call your attention. Let's see. I just saw the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Three of Cups. Seven of Wands and a Knight of Swords. There may be an argument. Let's see. Whatever comes out, what's coming up? 911, the King of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I mean, that feels like your energy. You don't have to be a fire sign. You just may be great looking. Okay, smell good, tall. Empress. And the Sun. Oh, Leo energy. Taurus, Libra. Page of Swords, Seven of Wands, Swords, Empress, Five of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Three of Wands. Page of Swords, Five of Wands, Three of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. Five of Wands, King of Wands, and the Page of Swords, Six of Pentacles. What's the Page of Swords? The Three of Pentacles. Why? The Two of Wands. Okay, so there's a lot of competition for you. Eight of Swords, Three of Cups, and the Seven of Wands, Nine of Cups, Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups. And I see that you don't want to give up on any of these options. Six of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, though. Somebody's becoming insecure. Somebody may start being cold towards you because Six of Wands, yeah, you like a lover, you know, you're being like a baja panty. All right, a panty dropper here. Queen of Swords and the Moon. Two of Cups. Somebody's going to start feeling insecure about this. Ace of Wands and the King of Swords. Two of Swords. Interesting. What's this Two of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, the Devil? What's that? What's this Empress about? The Justice, the Ace of Cups. Oh, one of your people is about to go towards a new lover. All right, they're going to do what they feel is best for them. All right, Empress. I don't, again, the zodiac signs doesn't matter, right? Because I know that you got two water signs in your energy, but this person could have children, or again, Empress energy. All right, you may, what's the Sun, the King of Cups, and the Three of Wands, the Tower, the Page of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. So I feel like somebody could be moving towards someone else. Okay, one of these people, the Lovers, the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Wands, impulsively because they feel like it's the best thing to do for them. And I feel like the Sun, the King of Cups, and the Three of Wands, the King, the Emperor. I see pregnancy here too. Okay, Tower, Queen of Cups. So I feel like you're also going to go towards your soulmate. So I feel like somebody may be making it easy for you because somebody's going, they feel the stagnancy. They feel like this is going too slow. They're feeling insecure. All right. And I feel like Two of Swords, they feel like there's some kind of stalemate, and they feel like, you know what? Let me just head on out. And I feel like there could be a pregnancy here. So I don't know if you or want that, but I feel like you're going towards your happiness anyways. The Magician, the Five of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Death, and the Temperance. Yeah. The World, the Hangman, and the Star. I feel like there's an ending coming with one of these people, and it's divinely guided. All right, but you're about to be happy with whoever this soulmate energy is. And again, zodiac signs is hard because they're both water signs. Eight of Cups, Five of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Ten of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. I do feel like you're going to be overthinking the situation. Ace of Swords, Six of Swords, Justice. But this too shall pass. You will balance out your energy. Let me see what else comes out. Hey, Robert. I'll be back on probably on Sunday to do questions again. I'm here every Thursday doing questions. I'll probably be back on Sunday. What else? Oh my God, my nose is itching. What else for number 911? So yeah, there's something inevitable coming. You're about to be with your soulmate, and somebody has to go bye-bye. What else is coming up? Oh, oh, it's you. Okay. The way it's so funny because the way it was, I guess your name, I was thinking of a masculine. Okay. Sorry. The Devil and the Three of Wands. Okay, let's see. Nine of Wands, Queen of Cups, Page of Wands, Death, the Strength, Devil, Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Four of Cups. Yeah. Two of Wands. And I see that you don't want to leave any of these people. The Tower. But there's a Tower moment. What's the Tower? The Moon, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Lovers. Is that from one of these water signs? The Four of Pentacles, the Justice, and the Five of Pentacles. So yeah, one of the water signs are going to hold back because they feel like it's best to do it. All right. Two of Wands. Yeah. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. Knight of Wands. There may be like an impulsive, like big blowout that happens. And I see you moving away. Page of Pentacles, Three of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Hangman. The Judgment, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. The King of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Six of Swords. I see you being really in your head about this. Eight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, but there's a commitment that you end up with. Somebody here may be a Pisces. Is that the one she's releasing? If it's a Pisces, Four of Wands, the Chariot, Cancer energy. Girl, I don't know who you're releasing, but if one is a Pisces, one is a Cancer, you could be releasing the Pisces and going towards Cancer. I'm just saying. Somebody may have a strong Leo energy or Earth sign that you could be going towards. I see you working a commitment out with someone. All right. But I also see you like holding, going back to in a situation like in your head. Five of Pentacles, the Star, almost like, damn, would have been a better fit for me or not? All right. Is one of those like grass is greener, right? Why is the Empress? Ten of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the Six of Swords. You may have a pregnancy scare coming up. Let me know, because what's happening in these situations? Because girl, Ace of Swords, Two of Cups, Nine of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Two of Swords, Ace of Cups. One is much more emotionally fulfilling than the other. I feel like you're manifesting, you're going towards where you're going to be celebrated. All right. Seven of Cups, Two of Wands. But I see that I don't know. I don't know if this is like, how could I explain? Like, you have a good situation here, but you like the attention. And it may be because it's like, I don't want to have to make a decision, because making a decision is always going to me thinking about the other person, like the shoulda, woulda, coulda. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. The Death, the Knight of Cups, the Three of Wands. But again, there's an ending with one. What's the Devil and the King of Cups? Ten of Wands. You're going to be releasing the one that is just all talk. All right. Or yes, there's an ending here. But again, I see you being in a relationship once you end that. Yes. But when you're in a relationship, you're still anxious. I'm not sure why. All right. Last but not least, got you. For number 99, you got truth. You got truth. All right. For number 99, all right, what's coming up as far as work for number 99? You have opportunities coming up, but the fact that you may have to end this job is putting you in a lot of anxiety. I don't know why I want to say it's like you're outshining a position. There's a lot of growth here coming up for you. I feel like you could be feeling like there's blockages right now. Maybe that's why I feel like it's like the outshining part came out and you feel like you're waiting for something emotionally fulfilling out of this position. And I feel like this is what's bringing in the intrigue or the moment to like stand your ground and actually start outsourcing and going towards a new opportunity. And I do see you getting several, Seven of Cups, the Hierophant, and it has to do with a higher level of position now, right? I see something great coming in for you, but the change is having you anxious. So what's coming up as far as work? Eight of Cups, Six of Wands, girl, Eight of Wands. I see you leaving. Now, are you leaving your current position and getting a promotion? This could be that. With the Seven of Wands, that could be the energy of you holding your ground in a situation. Is like, listen, I'm gonna walk. And then boom, here comes the elevation, or here comes communication about something more. The Hierophant, the King of Pentacles, all right, more money, but also a promotion. This could also be you leaving your job, the Chariot, the Page of Cups, and the High Priestess. Girl, you have your divine path coming up. Whatever it is that you're about to head into is like, this would be your twin flame or that soulmate energy in a job. It's like there's something about your purpose here. So you're about to step into a whole different position. The Temperance, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. And damn, honey, it's gonna be money, a lot of money. All right, a lot more money. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. I think I saw the King of Pentacles. All right. Ten of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Things are about to come right into fruition. So I feel like, yeah, you're about to head on out. Good for you. Congratulations. How about finances? I mean, we saw the finances. I just saw the sun and the Ace of Swords. So you're about to be blessed. All right. There's a breakthrough. There's happiness here. Four of Wands, stability. What's finances looking like coming up? The Three of Swords and the Three of Wands. I see you being heartbroken about leaving though, or moving away. Hierophant, but it's elevation coming towards you. The Five of Pentacles, but you're unsure about it. And the Fool, Ten of Pentacles. How are you gonna be heartbroken off of finances? What's coming in? Nine of Wands, Three of Swords, Hangman. So you may feel like finances right now are a bit stagnant. All right, it may have to do with Ten of Pentacles, Magician. I don't know, something around the home or family right now. And I see you waiting for some kind of breakthrough, but you get it. But the thing is that you get it and then you become very reserved. All right, so it has to do with your finances because I feel like you're getting an offer here, but leaving something, it obviously, right? The change is what burdens us. What's this? What's the Ten of Wands in the Tower? There may be some kind of unexpected expense coming up, so be careful. And may have to do here with maybe like a house or repairing of something, renovation. I mean, renovation wouldn't be like, well, it could be unexpected if you have to. What's this Five of Wands? The Star, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. There may be a conversation about finances with a masculine energy. What's the Five of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Four of Pentacles, the High Priestess? What's the Nine of Cups? The Six of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, that's you, and the Page of Wands, starting something new. The Fool and the Temperance, the Ace of Swords, you're about to get a breakthrough. King of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, yes, and you're about to feel, so finances are going to get much better. You're going to be fine. And here goes the Hierophant and the High Priestess again. Why does the Hierophant and the High Priestess keep showing up? The Chariot, the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Devil, the Tower, and the Ten of Wands. What's the Devil in the Tower? The Three of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. You may be leaving. I don't know if you're dating somebody, but once you release this person, I feel like there's something around your home and drama, but it's linked to like a I don't know if it's just like a third party or High Priestess Hierophant. Is this hers energy? You could be giving to a girl. I don't know what this has to do with your finances, but there's something about somebody maybe leaving a marriage to come towards you, or there's like a drama in a third party situation. Like there's drama going on behind the scenes. I just don't know if you're involved, but there could be like some kind of argument. But what does this have to do with finances? The Seven of Cups, the Chariot, and the Emperor, the Seven of Swords, the Magician, and the Seven of Wands. So somebody could be creating some kind of blockage for you. Is this the Tower, the Ace of Cups, and the Six of Wands? There's a Tower moment that's gonna come in, all right? And I feel like it's gonna push you into success. The Nine of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Two of Swords. I don't feel like you're gonna, it's like one of those Tower moments that are not gonna be comfortable, but it's actually pushing you to gather some kind of success, or this is changing your finances. Four of Swords, Eight of Cups, and a Ten of Wands. I don't know if you have like a soulmate at your job, but I don't know why this is tied into your finances, okay? But whatever this tower moment is with someone here that you have a very strong connection to, it's pushing you into a better place. As far as your finances, I see a big breakthrough. And Temperance, that's your energy. You're even going to feel like there's like financial freedom here. With the Fool, it always gives me like debt free. All right, this could be after you leave a job though. Tell me more about finances, because what's coming up? The Star, the Ace of Pentacles, yes, the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Cups, same thing, a big opportunity coming. The Five of Wands, the Eight of Wands, there's a conversation, Six of Pentacles. What's the Star and Five of Wands? The Five of Swords, what is that about? The Four of Swords. So I feel like you're very mentally conflicted about, again, like what you want to do, maybe a career that you want to go to, but I see the opportunity. The Two of Cups, there's a new opportunity, a new relationship here when it comes to work. I feel like you are going to leave. Six of Wands and a Ten of Swords, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, and the Judgment. Yeah, you're going to make a decision to leave. Three of Cups, Two of Wands, Two of Swords. But there may be again, this Three of Cups energy, maybe family, friends. I mean, not family, friends. Relationships at work that you don't want to leave. And that's what's keeping you. But you know what? At the end of the day, these people are not financing you. So you're going to do what's best for you. This could also be a job working from home. Page of Wands, Five of Pentacles, the Hermit. But I see you being insecure going towards a new. But girl, you better take it. Ten of Cups. All right. Because it's going to be everything. Everything. All right. It's like living a soft girl life. It feels like something that you may be doing from home, or it feels like something that's leak. I don't know. It feels like it's almost like your life is about to become soft girl's life. Like I see you drinking coffee next to your like laptop and just chilling, just working and gathering up money. um, yeah. Send me a message on Instagram. I don't know. This is something big coming for you though. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, sis, for holding me down. Don't forget to like the video, please, and thank you before you leave. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful night, and happy almost TGI motherfucking F. All right. Bye, guys.